1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
The following video may contain content parents may find unsuitable for children. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey everybody, it's Hunger again, and welcome to the running meme that is my weekly podcast stream. Oh my gosh. Man. So yeah. We're streaming. There we go. There's some music. Let's see here. So yeah, so tomorrow is Mother's Day. What's for today? I'll probably just randomly run around and do stuff. I didn't really have like a topic that I was super passionate about talking about today. Planning on going to Golden Corral with my family tomorrow, which I am so nervous is going to be just a nightmare. Because hear me out. Places like Golden Corral, or really any restaurant on a Sunday afternoon, are going to be busy. But tomorrow's Mother's Day on top of that. Yeah, no, I don't plan on going into politics. Don't worry. So yeah, like I said, I just wanted to kind of start off by, just mentioning Mother's Day and my sense of impending dread for the Golden Get Me Out. Yeah. The whole reason we're going to Golden Corral, by the way, is because my sister, who runs the business that I work for, the super awesome anime store, that I still need to make a video of, by the way, to show you guys what it's like. But anyway, so my sister, because she runs this business and everything, she's got all these rewards credit cards, right, that she buys product with. And she gets gift cards. So she just got a bunch of Golden Corral gift cards. So that she could treat everybody to lunch on Mother's Day. So yeah. So so anyway, let me go ahead and jump into the chat. There we go. Hello. Anyway, so yeah, doing a family barbecue. That sounds amazing too. Honestly, I would prefer that. but like I said, my sister got gift cards, so it's technically like completely free for everybody. So it's like, why not go to Golden Corral? But like I said, I'm just afraid of how much of a madhouse it's going to be there. Like I'm just, back when I had roommates, we used to go to Golden Corral, like not like every day or anything, but like once or twice, like once every week or two, once or twice, a few times a month. We go to Golden Corral, relatively often. But yeah, it's just we're a bunch of bachelors, and my roommate didn't like to cook, and so he'd be like, hey, let's go to Golden Corral, and I was like, okay. So
yeah,
but
there's like this Mexican restaurant that's like a few blocks away from our neighborhood,
yeah.
And I have a feeling that my mother's gonna take us there to eat.
Anyway, but yeah, I haven't been to Golden Corral in like a few years now, so like I said, I'm just filled with a sense of dread and foreboding when it comes to this, because like I said, I'm just afraid that we're going to get there and it's just going to be a teeming mass of humanity, and I worry that we might not be able to get a table, because like we're not just planning on going up there to Golden Corral on a Sunday afternoon. We're planning on going at like 1 in the afternoon, and that's like lunchtime, so that's like peak.
Jeez, and you want to take your mom there? Shame on you.
Yeah, it's my sister's idea. To be fair, in my defense, like this was my sister's brainchild. She came up with this. I'm just along for the ride and free food. But anyway.
Yeah, I'm kind of on the
Well, that sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Speaking of free food, I just gave a raccoon some peanuts. It took some and then crawled into a gutter.
Oh, man.
Nice.
Yeah, I love nature. Anyway,
Yeah. Yeah, raccoons are probably one of the best parts of nature, just because they're freaking insane. Anyway. But yeah. So, yeah, anyway, let's see, things that happened today, let's see. So, some of you know this, if you've been, paying attention in Discord, but, one of my coworkers had a cat appear on her doorstep, and drop off some kittens. So she took in the kittens, and she's still trying to catch the mother cat, but hasn't been able to yet. Anyway,
You mentioned this
but
before.
she has fostered numerous kittens before, so she knows what she's doing.
That's nice.
So anyway, so I guess last night she lost one of the kittens. So
Damn.
so she was in a state like pretty much all day today. Like she asked to take a break and went to the office for a few minutes, and she like passed out for a good like 30 minutes. Anyway, so.
Yeah, I bet.
But anyway, but there was one other cat that was looking like it had some pretty serious problems, so she took that one to the vet and dropped it off there. So that cat was staying at the vet today. But the other 4 kittens were all doing very well. So.
as always, remember to get your cats fixed.
Yeah, and that's the thing is, she's been working with an organization that helps deal with, like unwanted litters and whatnot. And her and a neighbor of hers have been kind of like she said she has a neighbor upstairs that kind of feeds the strays. And so she's going to work with him to try and round up some of the strays in the neighborhood, and then this organization will help them get them fixed.
Okay.
So they're going to work to try and curb this problem from occurring again in the future.
Okay. Yeah, even if it's just your town. That's
Yeah, even
still...
if it's just a small area in the city, they're going to work it, trying to control the stray population as best they can. So, which is good, I mean, everybody loves kittens and everything, but not everybody is willing to provide a home to one. And, it's something where it's better if the cats that are just running wild around the street are not able to make more cats. So.
And it's like, I don't know, just food for thought if you ever want to adopt a cat. Like, there's 50 fucking stray cats or, like, sheltered cats for every, like, one little designer kitten that pops out,
Right. Yeah.
The supply and demand is kind of rough for strays. So, like,
Yeah.
if you're gonna adopt an animal to help it, you should just get one that's already out there.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, like, kittens have a much easier time finding a home. There's plenty of people that will home a kitten that won't look twice at a stray. So if you're really just trying to help an animal, then a stray, and a stray that is aware that you saved it and that you treat well and with love, can be one of the most loving pets you'll ever have. So, it's something that like I said, it's always easy to fall in love with a kitten. But the real friends to the felines are the ones that are taking in the strays and helping to get the strays they don't take in spayed.
Yeah. And like, fucking hell, there are stray kittens at the shelter too, if you're that picky about it.
Right.
Like,
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
There's a stray cat that usually hangs out at our garage 90% of the time.
Yeah. Well, and like I said,
He's one of those orange cats.
there's nothing wrong with offering a stray some food or a place to eat, but if you are able to build a relationship with that stray and are able to take it to the vet and have it looked at, then that is way more helpful to that stray than just giving it a little bit of food every once in a while, and to the cat population in general, because that stray, if a cat is stray and on its own, it doesn't need the pressure of having to look after a litter, or it doesn't need to be siring litters if it's a male cat. So, just that one little thing. And like I said, there are organizations out there that will either help you get them fixed and pay and shoulder part of the cost with you, or they will make sure that cat gets fixed free of charge, if you work with one of their veterinarians. So do some research online, find one of these groups in your area, and do your part to help keep down the population of strays. Anyway, that's So this turned into an infomercial,
literally
but,
the
anyway.
only thing. Literally, the only thing you have to lose is like time. It just takes time to do this, and that's my problem. There are tons of fucking strays in my town. I just don't have fucking time to do anything about all of them.
Right.
Like I've gotten a couple. Like I've done the thing. I've fed them a couple times, but like ultimately, just a fucking tiny dent. Like.
Yeah.
This stray follows me around whenever it wants.
Like, yeah, I wouldn't say, like, stress about this overwhelming problem because you have to. Like, it's kind of like, if you have time and, like, this is something you're willing to do, it's a really good way to help out these.
Right, yeah, if you're able to forge a relationship with a cat, with a stray in your neighborhood and can take it to a vet or partner with, or find an organization in your area that helps with spaying and neutering strays. Like, there are plenty of nonprofits that's like their goal is to cut down on unwanted pets, and so they are passionate about helping people pair with veterinarians that will help them fix their strays for little or no cost. So anyway, didn't necessarily want to turn the whole thing into a infomercial or a public service announcement, but
Yeah, it's all good.
But it's still a nice sentiment, though.
Anyway. We're pro being good people here, I think.
Yeah, I think so. For the most part. I mean, we make jokes about the cats that in our lives all the time around here. People talk about how their cat's an idiot, or how their cat abuses them or whatever. But but it's
how mine acts like an abusive, controlling boyfriend all the time. I mean, heyo.
Anyway,
what up?
Mine fucking drools. I want to boot them sometimes, but like.
Yeah, CJ, I don't know if you've heard the whole conversation so far, but I was telling them that one of the kittens that my coworker has been bringing to school died last night.
Oh.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, it was really lethargic, and it was having some kind of low energy / dehydration type issues. A bunch of the kids that had been suffering from diarrhea and had gotten dehydrated in the process, so she was looking forward to kind of caring for them. Anyway, but apparently that one's condition worsened overnight, and she took it to an emergency vet, and it died there. So
wow.
Was it the one that I held and that pooped on me?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Because when it pooped on me, it wasn't solid.
Yeah, I know. But like I said, there were multiple kittens suffering from diarrhea, though it wasn't just that one. But that one was hit particularly hard by it. But yeah, one of the other kittens wasn't doing that well either. But that one she got in with a vet, and they kept it all day today under observation, and they sent her a text message with a picture of them bottle feeding it. So So it's still doing relatively well. So compared to its departed siblings.
I came in. You were talking about cats and so forth. Yeah. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, that was the impetus for the conversation. We talked for a bit about that, and then had a bit of a public service announcement about having strays in your area spayed and neutered if you have the time and can forge a relationship that'll allow you to get a hold of one of the stray cats and bring them to a vet. And there's plenty of local organizations that will help you get that done either free of charge or at very little cost. So.
Right. Yeah, I caught most of that.
Okay, you caught most of that. Okay. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
So.
I was just reflecting last night before I fell asleep with him in my arms that how lucky I am to have Lieutenant Fuzzbottom.
Yeah.
And how long he's been with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's.
How old's he?
Like 18 years now or something stupid like that. Like.
Yeah, he's up there.
He's an old ass cat. Like.
Yeah.
And the thing is, he's always sounded like an old man when he meows, so now he sounds like an even older man.
Oh no, I thought you were going to say he grew into it, not that it kept going.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
that would be weird, man.
He's like the Joe Biden of felines. He just...
The Joe Biden of felines.
He just keeps getting older, and that's all he does.
Yeah, well... The biggest difference is my cat still has his brain.
Well, dang. Anyway.
I mean, wow.
I wasn't gonna go there, but anyway. But yeah,
Oh, he knows the exact moment he's supposed to be fed his dinner medicine, and he'll start pestering me exactly 30 minutes beforehand.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
It's the same reason why I don't have a traditional alarm clock that I use on a regular basis, because he knows exactly when I'm going to wake up, and he doesn't care. He's going to wake me up 30 minutes sooner.
Oh, that's pretty funny.
And I wish I was joking.
Right. Yeah, no, I get it.
Someone's got to finish. Someone's got to finish.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Unnecessarily robotic Quint over here.
Right.
Sorry, roboting out. Bad service.
Ah! Oh, man.
I kind of want to make something over here.
Yeah.
Right.
So I finally went and saw Guardians Volume 3.
Uh-huh.
It's the first MCU movie to have an uncensored F-bomb.
Oh, nice.
And it was just kind of random.
Was it still rated PG-13?
Yes, you can get away with one. It's just they've been cutting it off or censoring it in some way, shape, or form since Spider-Man Homecoming.
Uh-huh.
But, yeah, that and the bickering between the characters kind of hit like a fever pitch once or twice.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, wow, that's really harsh. But I guess that's just part of the whole, trilogy capper thing going on.
Well,
where if the spectacle doesn't go up and everything else intensify, then it's not going to be a good sequel.
Well, that and Marvel really was one of the pioneers in the comic industry at trying to make characters way more realistic, because in early superhero comics, superheroes were very much these larger-than-life sort of entities that, were kind of disconnected from real-world issues and problems, and
then Fantastic Four comes around and they're the first family.
Right. Viewership started to lag on a lot of those types of comics, and so, at some point, people started saying, hey, let's write comics where characters have problems, where this superhero team that's got a married couple in it, the couple fights a lot, and they have characters that are dealing with drug addictions and like stuff like that. So it made the characters more human, and caused people to care about them more. So, and that translated into more readers. So,
Right.
you
Well,
know.
the thing is, the way they were bickering, it was like they're either a four-way married couple or just a dysfunctional family, which I realize that's essentially what the Guardians of the Galaxy are. They're
they are
a bunch of misfits. They're a dysfunctional family, and they can get away with saying these things to each other because it's, a big 5 or 6-way Philos fest.
Yeah, and that's the thing is, the Guardians of the Galaxy are very much a dysfunctional family when you get right down to it. So, it's not necessarily.
We just lose a couple
unusual.
people.
Maybe.
Oh no. Sounded like
three
it.
movies and they're still dysfunctional. I mean, that's like a hallmark of their relationship with each other. Right? Like, that's not a bug. It's a feature. Like,
Not a bug.
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
I feel like the bonds between certain characters have improved. For example, like Star-Lord and Mantis get along better now. Like they've deepened their ties, but but there's still going to be that that social disconnect between all these characters from different planets and different backgrounds and whatnot. So I think it's still funny to watch that come to a head sometimes.
Yeah. I'm going to neglect from saying a whole lot more because of spoilers, obviously. And but I would like to drag you to go see it.
Right. Yeah.
If we can get our schedules and the stars to align.
Right.
And then you guys can both guffaw together as the raccoon says so that just happened.
To answer Hugo's question better, they're only about as dysfunctional as your average functional family by the end. And there's this fantastic corridor fight scene that's all done in one long take that shows them operating as a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I don't like that word, but the new Groot, he's a totally different personality than the first one because it's not the same Groot.
Yeah,
he's a completely new Groot.
Growth from the original one, so it's it's like his child basically.
Right. He's definitely less of a jerk, but he does kind of make an immature joke, sort of.
He says.
Oh yeah, at the very least, I need to make a very strong recommendation that you see the holiday special.
Yeah.
It's not quite required, but there's a couple of things that'll strike you as a what the heck kind of moment if you hadn't.
Right.
I hate that in media. I like to understand what's going on.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is developed nicely.
I'm trying to clear up as much space in this one area as much as possible so I can make the what is it?
Well, that's Hugo. That's kind of part of every mass media IP. You got to have something marketable to various demographics to sell merchandise and license that merchandise out.
Merchandising. That's where the real money of the movie is made.
Yeah, Mel Brooks said it best. Guess I'm pretty sure that was Mel in the yogurt costume.
Mel Brooks as yogurt in Spaceballs. Yeah.
I'm still waiting for that sequel, The Quest for More Money.
All right.
I can't deny that the Marvel brand of humor is starting to get a bit stale. But still, this is like the first good Marvel movie in quite some time. Or Love and Thunder, it was like they could have cut like half the jokes out and let the actual emotion flow through certain moments, and it would have been great.
It's gonna take forever.
It almost seems as though they retconned or didn't care too much about Thor's brief time dealing or hanging out with the Guardians, because there's no mention of him throughout it.
Yeah,
And
I feel
in
like
the end,
the Guardians kind of didn't like him to some extent.
No, I
Like,
don't think they did.
yeah, it's more like they tolerated him more
Right.
than anything. But
For fuck's sake. I did not mean to.
there's this in the end credits, not the end credit scenes, but the end credits. There's various photographs of moments throughout the entire trilogy, including the holiday special, that are just, they're in the background while the credits are flowing, and I don't recall seeing any moment of Thor in there.
Yeah. Yeah, well, to be fair, it was, it's meant to be a Guardians of the Galaxy movie and not a Thor movie. And as much as the, continuity of the MCU is important and everything, I think they really wanted it, like you said, to be kind of an exclamation point for the Guardians, and so Thor is kind of a secondary, figure in that whole, in the grand scheme of that. So.
Right.
So I don't necessarily blame them for not utilizing Thor, in that movie, since, and especially since, like they kind of, it seems like they kind of, choose certain characters to highlight at certain points in the continuity. And it makes it more impactful if they're not mentioning them all the time when if and when they finally show up again. So.
Right.
So yeah.
Yeah, and I'm glad for Gunn. Apparently, Caps just said James Gunn went on the record saying he was kind of glad that Thor left the Guardians when he did, so he didn't have to write for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole thing with Thor: Love and Thunder and the Guardians being involved, it just felt like, okay, this is where we ended up Thor with in at Endgame. We got to do a little something about it, and
Right.
it turned out to be kind of a big fat nothing.
Oh, Love and Thunder.
Oh, is
Well,
this
just-
connect to the?
Their
Nice.
involvement with
Yeah.
of Thor in Guardians, the involvement between the two of them.
Oh,
After Endgame is like so minimal. It's like, why did they bother? Did they just kind of write themselves
It
into a
makes
corner?
you wonder if the writer wanted to do it in the first place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt like, as far as having Thor with the Guardians like that, like I said, it was just a convenient thing to do that let them connect the movies somehow, so...
Yeah, I mean, also, who else was gonna go grab them?
Yeah, so, it's something where it gave them a way to get Thor out of the predicament he was in, while also letting them connect it to the broader happenings within the cinematic universe. So, but yeah, I do agree. It was kind of, there wasn't a lot of continuity between them, and like I said, it really was more like, the Guardians just sort of picked him up and then tolerated him for a while until he left. So
Yeah, it was kind of like, it overall felt like the ending of the first Back to the Future,
I'm trying to clear up space in this area.
where Doc shows up out of nowhere in a nicer looking time machine, and he tells Marty and Jennifer, we got to do something about your kids.
yeah,
And so they, fly off into the sky, and everybody assumed that there was going to be a sequel.
uh-huh.
And the thing is, that was just kind of the gag ending that Zemeckis and Gale came up with,
Yeah.
and that was that.
Yeah,
Because
well,
they had seen tons of movies back in their day that kind of had those kinds of crazy endings.
Right.
well, yeah, it's like the journey continues even if they don't show it,
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right, exactly. Let your imagination go wild. But
Yeah.
it turns out when Universal told them they were going to do sequels with or without them, they found that they'd kind of written themselves into a corner.
Yeah.
So throughout the entirety of Back to the Future 2, Jennifer is like, she's just dumped somewhere.
Yeah.
Lol. Lol.
Yeah, they dump her in a back alley, and then they pick her up again at the new place where Marty and Jennifer in that timeline, apparently married and had their own home.
Why?
And,
Why are these giant patches of grass producing so much seeds?
Mm.
Sees nuts.
Seeds nuts. What? Oh my god! What is this?
That's a nice
And-
forest down there. It'd be a pity if someone were to set the whole thing on fire.
Sephiroth theme plays.
Right?
So they
There's
basically,
grass here. Oh my god!
so
I know
like
you say something.
for about the first 1/3 of Back to the Future 2, she's dead weight, and they drop her off at the address that she lives at in their timeline, and they said when this whole thing is over, she'll wake up thinking it's all a dream.
Only
and it was
you
like-
can prevent forest fire. Exactly.
It basically felt exactly like
Only
that.
you can prevent
Just
seed growing grass.
With Thor hanging around the Guardians is like Back to the Future 2. He was
Talking some kind
was-
of way.
it was like dead weight, and they couldn't wait to get rid of it. And
Yeah.
their involvement between the two of them was like done in like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Thor is turned into a fucking. When was that movie? 90 something.
Yeah, the thing with Thor Love and Thunder is that it really just serves as kind of a bridge between the previous movie Thor appears in and the next movie he's going to appear in, so, whenever that happens. So I feel like that was kind of...
And it might be a longer while than you might think.
Yeah. Oh, and like I said, I feel like it was just kind of a bridge movie. Like, that's what it felt like. It felt like it was... just a thing that they wanted to have happen to clear up some loose ends from the previous movies before they embarked on a new movie. That's basically what it felt like.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
do you know anything about the grass patches that produce like 9,000 seed when you cut it?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Ass caps.
Yeah, I kind of had a feeling. It's just I was wondering what it was.
Yo,
Doing here.
this beach is
It's his
sick.
special need tiles. You're not supposed to touch them, actually.
I'm trying to make space here, because I want to build something here.
So I don't know if you heard this, but Chris
Hemsworth.
Hemsworth,
First Hemingway.
he was he
all
took
the-
like a genetic test,
Seed items over here that I'm looking at.
and they said that he had all the markers for possibly developing Alzheimer's.
Nice.
That
No,
is a
that's
rough
not
one.
nice.
Hope he doesn't.
Yeah.
Hope he doesn't cook with aluminum foil a lot.
Oh
Okay.
dear.
Yeah. If you use aluminum foil in your cooking, it's fine to just like wrap cold food up with it and whatnot. But when aluminum is heated, little pieces of aluminum can bond to the food and wind up in your system. And when they do, they tend to make their way to your brain. And if you are predisposed towards having things like Alzheimer's and dementia, they can increase your odds, like, by a lot.
Oh,
Okay,
No.
so hypothetically, if I were to put a clay-covered tinfoil duck into my oven, would that oven still be okay to use?
Yeah.
Just hypothetically.
Yeah, no, it's something where it's really when you're cooking while the foil is in direct contact with your food, because a lot of people will do like, oh yeah, just wrap up the food in aluminum foil and put it on a campfire, or put on some hot coals and cook it that way, so like that type of cooking is what's causing the problem. And
Why the fuck don't you have a metal lid when you're doing campfire cooking?
Yeah, no, like I said, it's just something that people have been doing for a long time without really thinking about it, because aluminum foil is very convenient because it'll hold different shapes that you mold it into. but yeah, it turns out that convenience may, for a lot of people, have a much higher price. You know, it's similar to why you're not supposed to eat things like lead and stuff like that, because basically our body really isn't good at dealing with any metals besides like iron.
My body was made to consume metal.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah. So when we ingest metals like lead or aluminum or aluminium, if you're European.
Aluminium.
Tinfoil if you're a boomer.
Yeah.
I chew on all my pewter cutlery.
But anyway, so yeah, it's just something where
aluminum,
that that stuff is not really great for your health, and ideally it would be best if aluminum foil manufacturers had to put some sort of warning to that effect on their products, but
Caution, do not eat.
Yeah, well, not don't eat, but like
do not eat over what you want to eat.
Yeah, basically, it should warn people not to wrap food in it before cooking, like that type of thing. Yeah, and not just before sticking it in the microwave, but like any type of cooking.
You want to use it for leftovers, go right ahead. You want to fucking bake a pie and throw some aluminum on that bad boy, you're gonna have a bad time.
Melt aluminum and use it as seasoning. That's the thing, is that there's a whole bunch of products that use aluminum pans as like a disposable way to cook things. Like, you go to the store and get like a frozen lasagna in an aluminum pan. And that's,
I didn't even think about that.
Like, that type of shit is not good for you. So, like, so yeah.
This may sound gross, but I know people who've used those disposable aluminum pans as temporary letterboxes.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
better use for them than the actual cooking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, because like I said, aluminum is relatively safe when it's not heated, but when it's heated, like I said, trace amounts of it can wind up in the food. Kind of like when you cook stuff in a cast iron skillet, you can get iron in your food doing that, but it's not harmful because iron is actually good for you.
Yeah, that's why I like cast iron.
Yeah,
fucking
so cooking with cast
lovely
iron.
Cook a steak in cast iron.
Yeah.
Well, if you're getting any iron seepage from a cast iron skillet, it probably needs to be cleaned and re-seasoned correctly.
That's not a bug with a cast iron skillet. That's a feature.
That's a feature.
Like,
yep.
It's not a bug. It's a feature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
You want your seasoned pan to be like getting some iron on the food too.
Yeah.
And then again, it's like, it's like trace amounts of the metal, right?
Yeah, exactly. You're not like getting like huge iron flakes in your food. You're getting like trace amounts of it, just sort of fortifying what you're eating. So
yeah, if you were like to swallow an iron ore pellet, I don't think you'd have a good time. For example, even though that's like theoretically that's something your body can handle.
Yeah, too much of anything that's edible is not good for you. There was that lady who died from drinking too much water because she was doing a contest to try and win her kids a game console at a radio station.
Yeah,
and a Wii for a Wii.
Yeah.
Jennifer Strange.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she.
If I remember correctly, her symptoms were kind of just like she was tired and sweaty beforehand, and then she just broke.
Yeah. So
they had a nurse and 2 physicians call in to warn against trying that, and they just shrugged it off. Say, "Oh, she signed a waiver."
Yeah.
She signed a waiver. She seems fine.
It's a violent. You have to sign a waiver. Well, it's like when Mr. Beast did that stunt where he was trying to stay submerged under a pool, and he had like a upside down plastic tote that he was hanging out underneath, and he had like a hose that was supplying oxygen. Well, the hose was supplying oxygen, but it wasn't doing anything to get rid of all the carbon dioxide that was accumulating under there. So he almost died of carbon dioxide poisoning.
Oops.
You know?
Not one person thought of that.
Nobody thought of that because it was just him and his friends making up a thing, and like they didn't consult anybody beforehand, so like a normal TV show would. So yeah, it's kind of oops, but he lived through it and learned from it. So he won't make that particular mistake again. But anyway.
Probably won't make any mistakes related to holding your breath underwater.
Yeah, it's something. I was really glad when he stopped doing the first one to leave the vat of fill in the blank. Wins a fill in the blank.
Those just seemed incredibly awkward.
Well, the thing is, no matter what they started out sitting in, it always ended up as whoever is the first to leave the massive vat of urine.
Because all the fucking dudes was pissing
everybody just
the pool.
peeing in whatever they're sitting in, because they don't want to leave. It's like, goddamn.
Epic and cool public pool simulator.
Right. It's just. Yeah.
I remember at the state fairs here, they used to have this promotion called the BO-GEO. They'd cram a handful of people into a Geo Metro, and they would be given at maximum 20 minutes total each day to either go to the bathroom or get food or whatever. And basically, whoever couldn't stand the stench of being in that car with all those people, they basically drop like flies, leave one at a time, just to try and win a new car.
Right, yeah. And it's the same type. Mr. Beast did a lot of those same types of videos, but I think they got kind of old after a while, so he stopped doing them and started doing other stuff.
Imagine that gross out related content getting stale and hard to stomach.
Right. Well, the thing with Mr. Beast is that his channel for a lot of the not like because like early on his channel was just him reviewing intros from like little kids channels and making fun of them, but
what an epic career starter, making fun of children.
Yeah. Oh man, no, it was pretty funny. Like just looking at some of his early videos, like and then, like, he would just, like, for a while on his channel, it was like a meme that he would, like, destroy laptops and stuff. Like, he would, like, there's a clip of him, like, just picking up a laptop above his head and throwing it at the ground and screaming, "I just want to be like PewDiePie!" But basically, yeah, he started out just making fun of little kids' YouTube intros, and he said that in order to get intros to make fun of, he would type the word intro misspelled in YouTube's search bar to make sure he wound up with the dumbest little kids possible. He'd like ENTRO,
Wow.
And oh man, he got some cringe ones, and so he did that for a while, and then like I said, he built up some stuff. He did like he sold like meme stickers and all this other stuff to build up, and then he started doing the after he started making enough money, he would do those insane prize giveaway videos. And like I said, for a while his channel was basically just like a game show, but like where every episode was a different game show, and he would come up with different spins on various ways to give people money and stuff and prizes and things like that. So he did that type of content for a while, and then like later on it sort of devolved into like, oh hey, yeah, like, because he still does like the giveaway stuff, don't get me wrong, but he does a lot of stuff that's like, hey, watch me eat like gold steak and whatnot, like basically just like a bunch of videos where he's just flexing about how rich he is, like I spent $60,000 on a thing of ice cream, let's eat it, just
I spent $6 million on a giant vending machine and trapped 20 people inside.
Last one in the vending machine after all the capsules are gone wins $100,000.
Yep.
Oh, man. But yeah. Anyway, like...
Jimmy the Butterfinger guy got stuck in the twisty part.
Oh, man. But yeah. But
You
yeah,
know what
no,
you call a
it's-
magician who's lost his magic?
I don't know what.
Ian.
Oh, okay, yeah. True.
I was gonna say broken shin.
Oh my goodness. Oh, is this that Nether Fortress thing that you were talking about, Caps, where you just like move the whole structure out of the Nether?
Let's see. Okay.
I took the nether and I put it somewhere else.
I say we take all the nether and push it
Okay.
somewhere else.
Yeah, it is. It's okay. That's really cool though. It's like freaking Bowser's Castle over here. Doo, doo, doo.
Oh
Hey,
yeah.
Look, a command block.
Yeah,
Return to
yeah.
monkey. Hey.
Oh yeah.
Truly the only command we need.
All right. Actually, I should push that button. Beautiful.
I wish these damn chickens.
Hi, Optimus. Bye, Optimus.
Yeah. Oh, this is
This is hilarious. I'm looking at this picture. Someone has a framed print of Vigo, Scourge of Moldavia,
Uh-huh.
from Ghostbusters 2.
Right, yeah.
And this person is apparently just holding her baby up to it
Ah,
as a sacrifice, I guess.
dang, yeah. She's like, here, you can use my baby. Don't worry.
An offering.
Alright.
And I wish people offered me fresh babies.
Get
Please
your
be
infants
joking.
here. Get your fresh babies.
They have so much utility, you know.
I'm gonna go ahead and post it in general.
Oh, man.
Paper Mario tree. Yahoo.
yeah. I'm trying to recreate the great tree from Paper Mario knocking your door.
I think he wanted a better baby, honestly.
Alright.
Does not look too pleased.
Oh, man.
I'm not sure if this space is wide enough, but I'm still gonna try it. Damn it.
I get to see babies going for funny little cart rides all the time.
Fellas,
Hey, how's it going?
not good.
Smells like Upgamer in here.
Going to move all of the Cornelia south just so I can expand out more that way. Okay, cool.
Oh, it smells like Up Gamer in here. What's up, gamer? Leg my balls. Shut up.
Yeah, I knew
Dude,
that opening was a
Roblox-
trap.
Dude, Roblox banned the name Chungus.
How dare they?
Why?
I am fucking furious.
Right?
Of course they did. Of course.
That wasn't very big of them.
Roblox must be stopped, no matter the cost.
They
I will fucking commit war crimes. I'm not above that.
Oh.
I can make some crazy fucking shenanigans with like a coat rack and shit, you know? Like I'm angry. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm kind of angry about that.
How can a man enjoy his Doodlemons if he can't name one of them Chungus?
Yeah, I mean, they put a frog into the game. They put a funny frog into the game, but I can't name him Chungus. How the fuck can... how am I gonna live? How am I gonna live?
How are you gonna live?
I have to
You're gonna
wake
have-
up tomorrow morning, and guess what? Whenever I wake up tomorrow morning, you know what's gonna happen? Well, I'm sure as fuck not gonna name my doodles Chungus. That's what's not gonna happen. Fuck.
Right?
You're gonna have to live knowing you had to name that fucker Krungus or Krongus or Chongus or something.
Alright, well, you know what? I want to name him Krongus now. Hold on.
Krongus.
I named it fucking Preston.
I know. He's telling you to not commit arson.
Okay,
Bro.
what the fuck?
Don't commit
Okay,
arson.
I don't hear the name Preston often
This
enough
is,
to associate it with anyone other than one character, which is a fucking, like, robot dog from Wallace and Gromit.
I see. But yeah, this isn't arson. This is controlled burning. It's an official scientific environmental term. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good for the pine cones or whatever.
Yeah, it's good for me watching the forest burn down. I mean,
It's called Only You Can Create Forest Fires.
yeah. Just reminds me of that conversation between Beavis and Fire in that episode of Beavis and Butthead.
Oh yeah.
So,
Okay, well, at least they allowed the name Krongus, so I don't have to fuck it. Ugh. I'm fucking baffled
Smoker
by
the
that.
bear wants you to burn the forest to the ground.
Yeah.
it's like,
When he
I'm
said-
surprised they didn't ban the name Juice because cum is juicy. What the fuck?
Mhm.
I'm so angry. I'm
Hunger
actually
burns down a forest.
unbelievably fucking heated by that. They really wake up in the morning and they just think, oh, you know what? I'm gonna be a complete and utter tumor. I'm gonna ruin everyone's fucking day. I'm gonna make shit so unfun. So unfun.
Have fun again.
I forgot what I was trying to name this fucking idiot right here. I think
think we could do better. I mean, I think I'm doing
You know-
pretty good. Look at this place. Oh, it feels
You
like
know,
home
I-
already. Let me just.
I never figured hunger for a pyromaniac, but here we are.
Virtual pyromaniacs, get it right.
Some people just
Right.
want to watch the virtual world burn.
some people just want to burn.
This
Big
is
burn.
marvelous. Look at it. This
Some
is
people
glorious.
burn. Salem
Hands up
Witch
to the fire.
Trials.
I love
the
how
burn.
unnatural
burn,
this
burn,
looks. You got like the little the floating tree segments on fire.
That's what you get for burning from the bottom up.
Yeah.
Seriously, dig out the dirt.
You don't know how to burn forests down properly.
I know.
Got
I'm,
'em.
I'm burning from the top down instead of from the bottom up. It's crazy.
There are so much. Man, mobs are lagging so bad here.
Bro aims at the top of the flame with the water to put it out.
Yeah, if you set all the mobs on fire, it might help with the lag.
Set all the mobs on fire. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Where's a mob at? Come here.
Bro, just get a harming potion, like a splash harming potion that kills them. Oh wait, no.
The horse.
Healing because they're zombies and shit.
The potion of instant death.
Dude, the last time I was on your server before I went fucking Osama bin Laden mode, there was
Oh.
like a fucking million bees somewhere.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
That might be the lag.
That's
I don't-
the hive.
Oh, what?
I don't remember exactly where, but there was a lot.
That's
He's
the
poured
hive.
lava over all the
Poured lava
trees.
all over it.
Holy shit, dude. Poured lava all over the trees.
Oh my gosh.
Overkill much?
The birds are having a nervous breakdown. They're like, oh god, where do we land?
Jesus
Replace
Christ.
leaves with lava. Ah! Replace leaves with lava.
An innovative new bird bath that cooks the birds.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Dog.
Bruh.
I would love to have me some fried bird, honestly.
I'm actually one of the things I want to patent is a like chicken coop, right? It lures in chickens from other yards, but it's a microwave, so you shut it on the chickens and then you just microwave them. It's a good dinner, and it'll teach people not to let their chickens wander around your yard.
Lay Eben
I'm gonna call chicken tenders from now on fried bird.
fried
Fried
bird.
bird, yeah.
Fried
Same
bird.
here.
Yakitori.
I could go for some fried bird, bro.
Rude, you
Not
feeling
gonna
better
lie,
from
I
your
was
bike
fi-
wreck?
Bro,
Oh, is my
I
shoulder
would
feeling any
fuck with
better?
some fried bird.
So, I have a permanent bump there now, which kind of fucking sucks because now I want to break my other shoulder, so I have a bump there too to even shit out. But like, other than that, I can move my arm around. I can like do shit with it now, but it kind of hurts like fuck in the morning, and it hurts whenever I try to do anything that I would do with my left shoulder. So, the biggest thing that sucks is whenever I'm trying to sit my fat ass down in the fucking chair and I have to grab one of the handles. It just sends this wave of fucking pain barreling into my right arm. So that kind of sucks. But other than that, yeah, I'm fine now.
Good to hear.
Dude, the worst part about that was I broke the fucking mirror on my scooter, and I'm pissed off about that now because I like that mirror.
Mirror's like a mirror to you.
I have a feeling
That
this.
mirror is like a son to me, bro. I gave it a name and everything.
Oh snap.
I have a feeling this area isn't wide enough for me to make
Fucking studied math homework with it and shit, so it passes mirror college.
You need a fucking halterus or some shit for your shoulder.
I did for a little bit, but I just stopped wearing it. I couldn't game with it on.
Probably why you have a bump there now.
Yeah, probably shouldn't have been gaining during the healing process.
Hey, you know what? To compensate, I've been jerking off my left arm instead,
Oh,
so
okay, yeah.
I'm not going all balls to the wall. You know, I'm not mid-maxing my right arm anymore, so it's fine.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, now I can punch with
Give it
enough
a
force
break,
to make
Mark,
someone say
now.
"ow" with my left arm now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
It's funny you say that because that is the exact amount of force which I like being punched in the arm at.
Mhm.
You kinky bastard.
It's not a kink thing.
So I'm guessing I need.
Nah, bro, it's my headcanon. It is now. Oh, Grunkle, my son. I finally
don't know.
found you.
I mean, if I were in a relationship where it was just like I punched the shit out of the chick and she punched the shit out of me, I think that would be healthy.
Well, it is if y'all consent.
Well, yeah.
So I'm wool for the leaves, and I don't know what for the rest of the tree.
I'd make a joke out of it by punching my
Isn't
microphone,
that
but it was
isn't consent implicit in a relationship?
Dang.
Well, you know, I guess it can be a platonic relationship. Never mind. But that wasn't what I was.
Slava
implying.
looks like somebody dropped a truck full of Cheetos, right? Pulled up with the dump truck and then dropped all the Cheetos all over the forest.
looks like
Oh,
me
we're not-
after Alfredo.
on the tree.
The
Yeah.
nacho cheese destroys the environment.
Yeah.
Dude, this Grunkle is really fucking me in the ass right now.
Chilly night over here.
Uncle Bronco fuck you in the ass.
Getting grumped.
There's a doodle called Grunkle, and it's like a weird little thing, and I love it.
No,
It's stupid.
and I said Uncle Grunkle is fucking you in the ass.
Bro, my uncle look weird. Look at my uncle. Wait, no, hold on. I want to post in Griefers United. The only thing that's in... Uh-oh. Hey, so, you know, there's like a little message... There's like a little, text icon next to the
Yeah, I
voice
know.
chats now. Yeah. Did you look in there? I left you a funny image.
Where was it again? Focus?
The water.
Not that. Oh, yeah. I know. I saw it was funny.
Fucking Griefers Anonymous.
Goal thing. Okay.
Can I not
So-
catch this fucking Grunkle, though? Jeez.
So
I
I
wonder-
need white wood and I'm guessing black concrete? Or whatever color I need for the wood of this tree. Oh god, I wish I had access to creative mode for this.
He's like some chewed up gum that found some cool bones.
I mean, it's... Yeah, I guess so. Can I catch it? For fuck's sake, it's gonna kill my Slinkler.
The Grunkle's killing my Slinkler, help, bros.
Dude, he will not stay in this fucking capsule. I'm going to piss so hard. That shit's gonna come out fucking steaming.
Oh my god! Speaking of that,
Rude, you scald on his
so
toilet.
you know how Tears from the Kingdom has the whole item making mode.
No.
Where are you guys at?
Alpharad posted a meme on his channel. Hang on, I'll see if I can find it.
Dude, deadass, I forgot Alpharad existed.
Alright.
No offense to Alpharad if you're watching this Minecraft stream.
Right, yeah, if you are, say, hey, psyched to see you. But anyway, but yeah, let me see,
No, let me fly.
There we go. Alright, so this is from Alpharad's channel. I'm gonna post it in let's see, go stream team. Let's see. So
That's so fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Yeah.
That makes me want to kill myself.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm done with it.
What is it? You can stick 18 fucking things together, and he really made the most of it.
I've seen a variation of that online where it's
It looks like Plank from Ed, Ed and Eddie, and then it's just...
Bro, is that my boy Giga Pisser 3000? It is.
Oh, man.
Finally.
Hello, GP30.
Oh, man. I mean, you can always...
That'll only benefit humanity.
yeah. There's a variant of that I saw that looked like a mechanaloid or something that was just automatically going up and down with it.
Oh, God.
Me when Alexis Texas spills water on her shirt.
Jeez.
You know what? I'm gonna leave the room. The lag.
Oh, God. Alright. Let's see.
Gesundheit, as
So what
the
would be a good way
Germans
to
say.
get rid of all this water? Let's see.
Lunges. Shitloads and shitloads.
I went to the
of-
midnight launch, picked up the game, and since it was the same night I went and saw Guardians 3, I was already kind of tired, and I forgot to pick up the Twilight Princess amiibo. I got the Tears of the Kingdom amiibo,
Yeah.
and
Where do I get
I
dark
now
green
have all
from?
the others, but forgot about Twilight Princess.
Okay.
My friend has been popping off pretty hard over Tears of the Kingdom, but I do not think it is for me.
I haven't played it yet, but I know I'm going to have a blast with it because our mutual friend here, James Draken, got me back into Legos.
Yeah.
And by the way, his energy level is steadily improving.
Oh, that's good.
So,
can you turn the water into fire?
Good.
Because that would be funny. Because then it would just go out on its own, right? After a while, after like
I
it
guess.
burnt everything in the area.
Your logic is impeccable.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, you're talking to the fucking hacker that you play with. Alright, I get it.
Yeah.
know that I'm going to have an absolute blast with Tears of the Kingdom because with its emphasis on building small vehicles and stuff, that's exactly the kind of things that I like to build with Legos, small vehicles and such.
Now you get to actually use them. But
Yeah.
I saw that. It
Hey.
turned a bunch of it into fire, and then the rest of the water just put it out.
Pork magician, turn the water into fire.
That's freaking hilarious. Okay, well at least it's getting rid of it.
Orc magician?
Court magician.
Oh, bro, I really did. Pork magician. My fucking god.
Bro, he be casting the corks.
John
That shit'll
Pork's
leave a
fucking,
bruise on your noggin.
John Pork's sorcerer uncle, bro.
Everything's lagging so bad here.
Dork musician of pork chops.
Bro, I'd pork a magician. And I'm not kidding either.
You're not kitten either? Is that what you said?
No, so I'm not kidding.
Hidden.
I
What
am
would you
not
do?
joking
You're a
right now.
grown man.
Yeah, no. Yeah. Yeah, so I
So
don't
I
know why I
take
say
it
yeah,
you're
no, that makes
attracted
no
to
sense.
Zatanna of DC.
Oh no.
I mean, she's aight, but I don't know,
There's
man.
a-
Like, I can't even think of a DC chick I would fuck.
Dang.
I mean, I'm asexual, so that's probably a big part of it, but
I'm confused.
Giganta. Dude, Giganta, 100%.
So you have a kaiju fixation.
Yes.
I think he has a.
It's like having a
domination
mommy fetish, but it's
fixation.
not pathetic.
No.
Is
offense to
that
anyone
not
out there.
pathetic though?
What do you mean?
The
What do you
giantess
mean?
fetish.
You're fucking lying right now. Out of your ass.
Bro. I want big woman to fucking to fucking
Death
manhandle
by
me, bro.
Snoo Snoo.
I was big woman.
Hunger beat me
Big.
by 1 second.
We sentenced you to death by Snoo Snoo. Ah.
All
Very
right.
manly.
What the fuck was that?
You didn't-
Who is that?
it's probably
What?
Steve.
Need some
Who just said alright?
puffins?
That was me.
That was you?
Yeah,
Bro, I thought someone's aunt fucking joined the call. No offense.
God.
Wow.
Oh, I
But
feel
someone
like
was
such a-
watching Dora and they got to the part where she's responding.
Oh man.
Oh wait, I can get a Grunkle skin? Yo, I'm gonna fucking nut, dude.
Grunkle Stiltskin.
You know, looking at that thing, I wouldn't have chalked it up to be one of the skin havers.
Is anybody noticing the lag spikes that's happening with our characters?
I'm not noticing any lag whatsoever. I don't know what to tell
Yeah,
you.
Solus, that's actually me eating your bandwidth. I'm sorry, I can stop.
You can, but will you?
Teehee.
So apparently, Hallmark is going to release a Nintendo Metroid Samus Aran collectible ornament.
Uh-huh.
Straight to the jar, I guess.
I'm wondering, yeah, is it like the jar, but
I mean,
an ornament,
like,
or is it like?
I mean,
Christmas
like,
tree
Siege, I
ornament.
remember you talking about how out of a bunch of fictional characters, you would fuck Samus the most. Like,
No, well, that's no longer a thing because of the what happened in Metroid Dread, and I was actually leaning away from it just before that. Because if you know Samus's character, her
don't.
DNA is a petri dish.
Uh-huh.
So she was human, adopted, and given a blood transfusion to save her life, and also to be raised like one of the Chozo. And it turns out she actually got transfused at 2 different tribes from the Chozo. And then she's got Metroid DNA, which saved her life at the beginning of Metroid Fusion. So, and at the end of Metroid Dread, she transforms into a full humanoid Metroid.
Jeez.
So it's like there's no way in 3 realms that I would possibly want to get jiggy with that character. She's still my favorite female. She's still my favorite fictional female, but I'll admire her at an extremely safe distance.
When you think about it, Metroids are actually just biogenetically engineered succubuses.
They were meant to.
Sorry.
They were designed. They were designed by the Chozo to hunt down the X parasite, which is basically like John Carpenter's The Thing, only they float around and they're like 100 times worse.
They're energy ball globules that sure do the evil. That's why they send the funny space succubus fucking ball monsters to go suck them dry.
They're a little more like space vampire, space bat, jellyfish.
Oh, they're sucking. They're draining you of your energy coming.
No.
That's the plot of Metroid.
Jeez.
From a certain point of view.
Bro, it's going off right now. Holy shit.
I'm just popping off.
Dude, fucking
I don't know why
Quint, bro. You should.
The idea of the Metroid stealing your cummies is just so funny to me.
Bro, Quint, you should fucking start a podcast where you just talk like this for like 30 minutes to an hour.
Oh no, I'm usually not this lucid.
Okay, I don't know what drugs you took, but take those every day. Because you're
Lucid
funny.
means clear-headed. That was my joke, Rude.
Oh, dude, I don't understand humor.
I mean, it would help
Androids
if
have
you
many forms.
if you read the dictionary once in a while.
I have never read through the entire dictionary, bro. I'm gonna be real with you.
That's how we improved our vocabulary in my day. You had to read the whole thing front to back on a school night.
On a school night. Jeez.
Well, at least you weren't forced in second grade to copy entire volumes out of the dictionary for being late due to things that were completely beyond your own control.
My mom brought me in late. Oh, that's okay. You can write fucking pages from the dictionary.
Yeah, my second grade
I
teacher
love public school. That's wow.
Yeah, my second grade teacher was a Cold War
Bitch.
ice queen. No,
What? Really?
well, maybe. I mean,
Yeah,
I
okay.
never checked her. I never checked her DNA,
What?
but it wouldn't surprise me if she wasn't exactly human.
Oh yeah, as a
She
kid, I
sure
would
didn't act
gave
like it.
some kid $2
I
to go touch her wrist and see if it was cold.
I said bitch. What'd you think? I said?
Yeah, I know that. I know that's the word you said, but I never checked her
Oh.
DNA for traces of canine.
But did you check
would
to
you do
see if
that?
it was ice cold?
No, it didn't go over my head. I understand it.
I didn't quite catch what Quint said.
Sorry.
Sorry, Dad.
I said, did you check to see if she was ice cold?
Yeah, that'd be easier.
She wasn't exactly a warm person.
Lower bar there.
You know, I'm gonna start working on this another time. God damn, I can't be bothered.
She never touched me, for better or for worse.
Oh. It's awkward.
I like that there's a reality in which that's a for worse.
Jeez.
We had like, I don't know what the term was anymore, but they were like helpers for fucking teachers. And at lunchtime there was this one fucking fat lady who waddled around a lot. Who would fucking just like hall police, but for the lunchroom, fucking like bothering people about having their backpacks on the floor and shit. It's like
Made the worst bio ever.
just like
Yeah, it's like a.
having a power trip over grade school kids. It's like, how low in life do you have to fucking be?
You should turn the cobblestone into fire.
Literal fucking. I don't want to say they're not NPCs, but fucking what's the word?
I think he's turning the water into fire, isn't it?
Cartoon characters,
Yeah.
basically. They just act like cartoon characters,
Caricatures.
like literal cartoon fucking villains.
Yeah.
Like they fucking wake up in the morning and whenever they're like washing their face off and brushing their teeth, they
With
finish
all
off their entire.
fucking
They finish off
mustaches.
their. Yeah, they fucking finish their morning routine by like rubbing their fucking hands together by the palms and going wah. Oh fuck! I nutted. Shit.
Today I'm gonna make little Timmy cry for bringing a peanut butter sandwich. This is a peanut-free school. Fucking prick. You stupid fucking child.
Wait,
Craig, you stupid fucking child. If I ever meet someone named Craig, I'm gonna warm them up with a fucking quote, dude.
dude, that gasp was so dramatic.
Yeah, no, bro. I found a funny, cool thing though. All right, time to open up the good quotes book.
Haha, funny, cool things.
We got cream pie of dumb fuckery. Now we got
Yeah.
Craig, you stupid fucking child.
We got sniper rifle, and then we got fags.
Man.
Thanks.
Fags.
I got the snowbat, dude. I am going
Right
to
here.
fucking beat someone's wife with my own 2 hands.
Oh.
Wait, no. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? I just
As long
spent
as
money
it's not my wife.
on something free. Oh heavens!
Wow.
Didn't mean to get redneck there. Shit.
Dang.
Oh jeez, it's not like for you to go redneck there, dude.
I have you know that my neck is not red. It's peach.
Rude wearing white beaters and wondering why these tendencies are becoming recurring.
Oh, the joke's on you. My injury prevents me from putting on t-shirts, so I can't put on a white beater.
So he's walking around shirtless like a true redneck.
No, dude. I have a fucking Hawaiian button-up on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm a tourist.
So he's more like Gabriel Iglesias right now, then.
But yeah,
Who
somehow,
the fuck is
somehow
that? You fucking
feels like
esoteric
even-
referencing.
Somehow that
You
feels
don't
like
know who
even
Gabriel
more of a
Iglesias is?
Motherfucker, I'm
domestic
20.
violent
No.
fucking outfit
Fluffy?
than a white beater.
My God.
But yeah, he's a comedian.
This man doesn't know who
That's
Gabriel
all. He's
Iglesias
just
is.
a really fat comedian who wears Hawaiian shirts.
Oh. Yeah, no, I know him. Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no. No, I'm not like him at all either. I'm white.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the most prominent difference, Rude.
Yeah. Yeah. The 5 levels
There's
of
only
fatness.
one race. The human race and white people. Twitter mentality.
Well, I was gonna say the fact that you're not like built like 2 barns and a half.
Right, yeah, I know.
Yeah, I'm built like 1 barn and a half.
Yeah, it's a pretty significant difference. I
Don't
know if
agree
you've
with
ever-
me.
I don't know if you've ever seen a barn
You're
before.
at one of the lower fat tiers on the scale.
It doesn't matter what scale you use. You're probably still heavier than me. I can say whatever shit I want.
Oh,
You're all fatties.
I'm 240 pounds.
Yeah, that's twice my weight.
Dang.
Dude, I am listening to your voice right now. There's no way you're 120 fucking pounds.
Nah, I'm like 160 in a good week if I'm well fed.
Jeez.
I'm well fed.
I'm something of a corn-fed lass.
Holy fucking shit, dude. I'm gonna blow my fucking paycheck this goddamn skin right now. Cartoony. Bro, this thing funny. No, I don't want to swope tar. Snort my shit.
Who needs money when you can have skin?
Who needs money when I can have Roblox?
Free.
Are you gonna tear your own skin off and replace it with somebody else's skin?
I was a fucking millimeter away from that fucking skin, but a
Yo.
pebblet fucked it up. God damn it.
When is cosmetic surgery gonna advance so I can customize my skin on the fly?
Jeez.
Right? When can I customize my own skin in real life?
Man.
I want to be able to change my car's paint color with the touch of a button.
No, we're talking about human skin, see?
Dude, you
Yeah,
know what that would
I'm
fucking
talking
mean though?
about-
You
I
could.
I want to
What?
look like a fucking chowder character.
Damn.
Like the fucking clothes that are just a background looping.
Right?
No, but back to fucking Siege's idea though, bro. You know you could commit so many fucking crimes with that, and that's so cool.
By customizing the
Think about it, though, like you could do some fuck shit, right? And then just like drive away, and then change your fucking oh, what if you could change your fucking license too?
Yeah, I was like, the license plate would have to change too for that to really work.
Digital display license. I hack it so it just reads boobs.
Shut the fuck up.
Damn.
That was the dog purpose, by the way.
Joke was so funny I had to throw my phone on the carpet.
Oh man.
It's so amusing to me. How fucking retarded am I? Holy shit.
I am
I'm into
actually
that.
going to start a comedy Let's Play channel pretty soon.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nah, bro. I think it works best whenever you bounce off other people, though.
Oh yeah, I want to have guests eventually, but yeah, it'll be interesting playing a character, I think, but we'll see how it goes. I think it'll be fun.
Yeah.
Not to pride my own humor, but like, I'd be down if you ever need me for anything other than sandwich making.
Dang, you know, that was the one thing I was about to ask you for.
Oh, dang.
But
But no, I think it would be really funny to just like pretend to be playing games blind, right? But just do the most fucking dumbass shit with the game.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure the idea has been done before, but
perhaps, but meh. As long as you're having fun with it, and people get to see it.
yeah, that's the idea. I think, I don't know, having at least some creative purpose would be better for video making than just, oh, here's my unedited gameplay footage where I barely speak because there's nobody to talk to.
Right.
I mean, that only works if you're streaming, so.
Well, yeah, that's what my streams are because I have no no viewers. It's like, oh, it's nice when there's someone to talk to and bounce off of. Exactly.
I think
That's
Yeah.
because people's fucking brain span nowadays are so fucking low because of shit like TikTok and YouTube Shorts, like constantly having your fucking brain be activated because everyone has ADHD nowadays. So you just need someone to bounce off of to keep conversing with.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's different vibes to like a solo streamer. You know, there are a lot of times where they'll have gaps of quiet.
Yeah. Yeah, a solo Let's Play, like when you're making videos, a lot of the time you just edit the quiet parts out.
Yeah,
You know?
and it's like, yeah. Well,
So,
that's why I
but when you're
say
streaming-
unedited. Like,
Yeah, when you're
if you're
streaming,
not
you can't really
adding
do that.
value there.
Yeah, I think I did pretty well streaming Clover, and I do pretty well streaming other things. But I could still bounce off people in the chat though when I'm streaming. So
Yeah.
you know, so
Hugo says you could always become a VTuber.
VTuber.
Yeah, I don't think I have the mental
You can
fortitude
become a
to
VTuber
learn.
and make your avatar a giant blunt.
Bro, I would rather fire a pistol into my left nut while eating Skittles than ever become a fucking VTuber. Oh my god, I want this thing now. Fuck. If I don't get this Flit'em, holy shit, we will have problems. Why the fuck did I get Sarkoon?
But yeah, my idea is, right, I'll keep a few series I know I'm familiar with and like keep it in character that I'm familiar with them. But like just the idea of recording a video where I'm the Kirby guy who like played the Kirby games and then I like jump into, I don't know, Enter the Gungeon or something and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be playing Enter the Gungeon for the first time and I just start blasting through every floor.
Yeah.
Do that, yeah, sure.
Speaking of Enter the Gungeon, there's a light gun spin-off arcade machine being made.
Holy shit.
Oh man.
That's awesome. You mean like the little mini game thing, right?
The arcade one
I
is-
haven't. No, an actual arcade machine that's
Interesting.
going to show up in places like Dave and Buster's.
With,
wow.
and
Oh, like
or
for
CC's
Enter,
Pizzas.
like for Enter the Gungeon, or
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah, that's crazy. Okay, no, I thought you meant like one of the games from Enter the Gungeon was like being released as an arcade cabinet,
yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
like one of the mini games specifically.
Look, I'm gonna go to YouTube and search for it because they did a trailer not long ago.
There's like a little carnival mini game type thing you can do for chess. It's like one of the rooms. I think the dude's name is Winchester. But it's you line up shot like you get 4 shots and you can bank them off of the obstacles, and you're trying to hit the 4 faces.
It's called Enter the Gungeon, House of the Gun Dead.
Gun Dead? Dude,
Oh, I get it.
that's
That
And-
sounds like its own thing.
I'm going to post it.
Because House of the Undead is like its own arcade thing, yeah?
Okay, I'm gonna post it in general gaming.
I'm peeking.
Bro, you gotta eat more fiber.
I gotta eat more protein, my dude. Fiber doesn't
So,
make
yeah.
money.
It's posted in general gaming.
you've understood.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Okay then.
Yeah, okay, so this is House of the Undead, but it's Enter the Gungeon. Yeah,
Ah. Okay.
so as the name implied, it is its own thing. It's
Yeah,
not a
and,
joke, it's real. Sick.
And House of the Dead is one of the handful of games that Sega literally lost the source code to back in the 90s, along with Panzer Dragoon Saga, and I forget what else.
God,
Dude,
another
that dude
news, this meme that Hugo posted makes me want to fucking off myself.
What?
Dude,
Holy
are you
man.
fucking... You seriously can't be surprised right now, Quint. And honestly, I agree with you. That's the first time... That should be a surprise. I actually agree with you. What the fuck? Like, why is why? I don't know who made the fucking Vaporeon copy pasta, but I hope I genuinely hope to fucking God they got ran over by a car,
It
dude.
just
I really
fucking
do.
upsets me enough because I see this joke all the time. Oh, haha, very funny. It's the fuckable mon. Just the extra effort, specifically for Vaporeon. And I know Hugo would be twiddling his thumbs if he knew how I was reacting to this, but just...
Dude, Hugo just pats
Moons
himself
my
on the back
soul.
whenever he makes someone clearly uncomfortable. Fuck me.
So there was a guy up at the store
I mean, no
today,
offense to you, though.
and he had a Nintendo Switch with him, and he showed me he had a Pokemon game. I think it was Pokemon Sword, and he had 6 shiny Vaporeons on his team. and he was like showing them off at camp, right? And then he was showing me his Switch, and the Switch has like like purple Joy-Cons, and the joysticks have these little deals on them that make them look like animal paw pads, like. You know? So like he was really just going all in on the whole freaking shiny Vaporeon thing.
Bro, I bet this kid fucking slept in the band classroom.
That's like, yeah, that's the most, like, not a furry, but very furry energy shit I've ever heard.
Oh man! And I asked him if he'd heard the copy pasta, and of course he had. So you know.
Oh my god!
Yeah. So.
Jeez.
The fuck? Did I catch it? No, I didn't. Motherfucker, Grunkle. Don't poison me.
Yeah.
You whore. I hope your fucking granny loses all motor skills.
Speaking of skills, I'm gonna teach you a little trick to make your RNG a bit better. Ready, Rude? You ready for
No.
it?
Sure.
You get that?
No.
No, I'm not gonna repeat myself, so.
Jeez, man.
Don't make me roleplay me shooting you with a gun.
Dang.
Roleplay you shooting him.
No, I mean, if you want to have better luck, just like take 2 deep breaths in, take 1 deep breath out, and go. while you're doing whatever you're doing. And odds
Take
are,
2 deep breaths in, 1 deep breath
odds are
out.
it'll take like 5 attempts less.
Take 1 deep breath in, 2 deep breaths out, and then watch ghetto SpongeBob compilations from 2015. Gotcha.
As long as you're groaning for it.
I swear to God, Grunkle, you fucking cocksucker. You broke out after the 3rd shake. I fucking hate you so much, you bitch.
Yeah, remember, the sound waves you create actually affect the game physically. It's one of those developer cheats they don't tell you.
Petey getting the ball.
See, there you go, now you're getting it.
The more that you ask the game to give you what you want, the less likely it's going to give it to you.
Well, yeah, don't vocalize desire, but grunt at it, groan at it. Show who's boss.
Right, yeah.
Dude, I'm gonna be put in a fucking psycho ward.
Be fucking growling at my...
I'm gonna be playing fucking Roblox one day, and I'm gonna be grunting in public, and someone's gonna look at my fucking phone, and they're just gonna see me playing Roblox while fucking grunting like a fucking Neanderthal.
Speaking of fucking grunting in public, some of the only bathrooms I can use at work are public bathrooms, and I don't know why people just like to go in, sit down on the toilet, and just grunt their hearts out, but by God.
Fucking hospital food, bro.
Hey.
Fucking clearly. Subway ain't treating them too good.
I hate you, Grunkle.
I don't know. I've been a pretty quiet person my whole life, so I just kind of don't like people who are loud just for the sake of it.
So, like motorcycle people.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck motorcycle people. Oh, god damn it, Hugo, stop it.
Well, I don't know. Part of me likes funny, loud cars. Like, I don't know. A lot of it is intent.
What the fuck?
I don't like motorcyclists out of principle, unless I meet one and he goes, I just like the funny motorcycle noises.
Oh my god.
Then I'll be like, you're okay.
He posted an image of a Sudowoodo in the shape of a Gardevoir body pillow.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Kelosian Sudowoodo.
Hang on, I gotta see this now.
Normal fairy type with water absorb.
Pokemans. Whatever it is.
Bro, I would fucking... I would fucking...
The white Vaporeon! God damn it!
Oh, he's fucking right. Oh, my god.
Yeah.
Oh. I can't tell if the Lopunny is pregnant too. It is, isn't it?
Oh my god.
It's fucking pregnant. That's not its thigh.
That's not its tie. Why did you have to point that? It just gets worse.
Fucking Leon.
Dude, Leon probably fucking killed himself after that.
No, Leon had the right idea. His eyes are covered. He's the safest out of us.
Oh
Bro,
my
fucking,
god.
he didn't even lose the battle. He forfeited.
Oh,
He had to no, he forfeited and walked immediately to the fucking psychiatrist, bro.
Honestly, I don't blame him if he did.
I just got my ass. I just kicked my own ass because a fucking beastophile walked into the fucking room.
More, don't you mean the arena because it's the?
I meant to say zoophile, son of a bitch.
I would rather dishonor the Galar region by giving up the champion title to a zoophile without a fight than to lose to a zoophile in front of a stadium full of people.
Dude, no,
I won't
that's
even
the
give
thing,
him
though.
the satisfaction.
In today's day and age, there's so many fucking weirdos like this. There's so many fucking like zoophiles and shit, right? That the champion has to like they have to implant a fucking bomb into their wife or husband, right? And then whenever they walk up and they're like, okay, you know what? Those are some high level fucking Pokemon, right? They just push the button and then they have to leave because of an emergency. Boom.
No questions asked, just dead.
Oh man.
I would rather sacrifice my wife
Oh no.
than lose to a zoophile.
Damn.
That would be Lance if he could get laid.
If he could get laid, what do you mean?
I know what
You
I
already
said.
know Lance. You already know Lance gets all that fat bitch pussy, dude.
I think Lance is the cool kind of virgin. That's all I'm gonna say on the matter.
Nah, you kind of have to elaborate. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about right now.
Lance is like,
He's that guy that
Yeah.
looks like he would have game, and then he invites the girls over to see his reptile collection.
yes, exactly. Like he's a Chad in the sense that his actions and mannerisms carry the
Where's
same
revealing?
energy, but like the actual content of his actions is just nerd, cringe, fucking dork shit. The dude wears a cape
Yeah,
and he goes
calls
Dragonite,
himself
Hyper
Dragon
Beam the
Master,
bad guy.
Like,
Lance is an incel.
kind of. Like,
Yes, yes, exactly. But like, you know the virgin meme where he's all sad and stuff. That's a self-aware virgin. A virgin who is not self-aware.
yeah.
The cool
Kind of a
version is the
different-
virgin who doesn't care.
Yeah,
incel is
kind
the
of a
virgin who does
different
care.
ballgame.
Okay, I get it now.
Yeah, it's like Goku or whatever, right? So Goku had sex.
Yeah, Goku gets puh.
Goku has sex, and I don't think he understands it. I think that is like legally not okay.
Bulma, sex makes babies. I'm well aware, Goku.
Right. Fucking- that Dragon Ball Z abridged deal where he's like, "Oh, mouth present." Oh shit.
I really hope that Team 4-Star will get back together and do more DBZ or GT or whatever abridged.
My wife punches me during sex.
I wish Toy Logic would stop sucking the life out of Happy Wars.
Jeez. Love that clip where Goku's for Dragon Ball Z bridge where Goku's like explaining like how him and his wife got together. He's like, and then I beat her up and put a baby in her, and and she's like, and they're just like, oh god, please don't put it that way. Yeah.
Dude, I did not watch very far into, like, I think I watched Dragon Ball whenever I was like 12 so many years ago, and I never watched an episode since. I just tried to get into it, but I fucking hated it so much.
Yeah, Rude, you'd love a bridge. You wouldn't like the actual series.
I'm sure I would love a bridge, but I'm not gonna click on it, bro. I'm faithful to one really shitty anime, and that's all I need in terms of anime.
Oh, Sword Art Online abridged put out another episode pretty recently.
God.
That's another one I was pretty happy with.
Tiffany.
So now they're getting like all emotional and stuff, because that's kind of how the story in the original goes. But like, even if it's less artificial and forced and feels more authentic, it's still really emotional, and I kind of don't fucking care.
Right.
But at least the writing for the jokes is still the same quality.
Right.
I just want more jokes. I'm a funny man. I crave the funny. I eat the funny. I breathe the funny.
You breathe.
This is some fucking Joker speech, bro.
You don't understand, Batman. I am the funny.
You also get.
That's his motive for killing 200 children.
They were
200
aspiring
children because
comedians,
lol.
Batman. I couldn't let them take my spotlight.
Little Timmy put
kids?
Little Timmy
I'm
put
funny,
a whoopee
Batman.
cushion down, and I felt threatened.
I saw that little girl Eliza practicing juggling. I just couldn't fucking take it. Had to rip her head off.
God.
Oh my fucking lord.
Maybe I shouldn't say that. The walls are kind of fucking thin here.
Jeez. Yeah. FBI, open up.
For real.
Oh, I'm sure all of us are on a list somewhere.
Probably.
Yeah, I'm on the no-fly list.
I just hope I'm on the list of streams that they're gonna watch in their spare time when they get home. Anyway.
Me after a long day of work, fucking monitoring fucking predators on the internet, go home, watch some Hunger the Let's Play.
Yeah, watch some entertaining
Alright.
Let's Plays on stream, you know.
Hunger's Chills Let's
Why?
Plays.
Hunger's podcast, let's please.
Yeah.
Hunger tries to stay monetized and Rude fucking comes in and says cunt Let's Plays.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
I gotta rename my fucking Humbiscus. Oh, can I name it Yaron? Oh, I can! Holy shit! Wow! They didn't ban a cool name! Fuck me!
Damn hiccups.
Damn hiccups.
Bro, I'm hiccuping so hard, bro, I can't fucking...
I'm a Clover dev, so I'm probably a racist. Caps Lock, I know you're a racist. You don't have to tell me.
I mean,
Didn't time kind of beat all the racism out of those guys?
oh no.
I say that, meanwhile I've actually said the N-word during a Minecraft stream.
Oh, sad.
Wait, no, not during one, before one.
Before, oh.
Yeah, said it when trying to kill the Ender Dragon in your fucking world, Hunger.
Oh, sad.
And I, on the other hand, have an absolute hatred for epithets, so I think that kind of evens things out.
For what?
I mean, only a ginger can call another ginger ginger.
Oh.
Okay, if ginger is a slur now, that's fuck.
No, it's a song by Tim Minchin.
I'm done.
And
I love how fat phobia is so. I see.
and he's basically substituting the word ginger for the other word because like they have the same letters, they're just in a different order.
I like how people are trying
Oh,
to
I
push
see.
fat phobia as a real thing. So lardass is now a slur.
Oh, okay.
I think
You've mentioned
you
this before.
shouldn't be mean
does
to
that mean only a lardass
strangers
can call another lardass?
over their weight unprompted.
No, if they did that, then it would fucking implode the universe. It'd be like a
And I
paradox.
also think that people should try and be a little healthier.
Yeah.
Imagine thinking fat is good for you.
Yeah.
Let's fucking go, baby.
Like, here's the thing. A little
God.
fat is not a problem. In fact, some fat can be healthy. But morbid obesity is not a good idea. And unfortunately, a lot of the people that think fat is just like a healthy lifestyle are the morbidly obese kind. Like,
The
Yeah,
kind.
and,
The
It's
fucking
not healthy.
Do you
here-
want your kids to be like wheeling you around like a sack of potatoes?
and here's the thing. If you don't know if you're morbidly obese or not, if when people look at you, they think, man, that guy's going to die any second from some sort of heart-related malady, that's morbidly obese. Like,
Also,
Yeah.
the doctor, if you go to them, they have this BMI thing that gives
Yeah.
you a cool idea of what's dangerously unhealthy.
right. But yeah, like,
And I wouldn't say it's a perfect system, but I would
right.
probably
Well,
say
Every person
that,
is different, right? Every person's
Yeah.
got different genetics and different circumstances and whatnot that have shaped their body as they grew up. And some people are able to get around that through a ton of hard work, and other people not so much. And then some people are just naturally like skinny and ripped, and all this other shit, So
yeah. Well, yeah, I kind of have some privilege because I'm in one of those camps.
yeah, like was it Bo Jackson? Bo Jackson was naturally just jacked. He was like, he ended up buying all of this gym equipment because he didn't want people to come over to his house and not see it, you know, because he was just
And think he's weird.
yeah, because he was just naturally like muscular, and you know he didn't want people thinking that he was, you know, using roids or something to get that way. So he got a bunch of workout equipment and then like barely ever used it, you know. So
I choose the optimistic theory where he just wanted to motivate other people to exercise.
Yeah. But
well, I mean, that would be kind of a sham.
yeah.
Well, yeah, but it would also, like, I don't know. I think it made fucking sense. Shit.
But yeah, it's just
How would you motivate them if you couldn't do it yourself? If you had no way to prove you did it yourself?
right. Anyway.
They don't have
Why
to
would
see
they
gym
listen to
equipment and a
you?
ripped guy, and they're gonna think, "Wow, that ripped guy got ripped because of the gym equipment. I should
Right.
probably get some gym equipment or go to the gym."
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were saying like having them like train them basically, not just
no.
like, oh, I saw this guy's gym equipment. Now I'm gonna get that same thing and look the same.
Right. Yeah. Well, and that's the thing is that, you know, even when people use the same methods, you know, the same exercise programs, same gym equipment, whatever, they're going to have differing results sometimes. You know, just because of differences in their bodies and things like that. So, you know.
It's almost like all the gym bros with more than 3 brain cells in their head will tell you to find a workout that works well for you.
Yeah.
And the truly honest ones will tell you that in order to get a body like you see in magazines, you have to dedicate your entire life to it.
Yeah.
Well, and you know, not
Like
only
it's an
that,
obsession.
not only that, but the thing is, some of these guys that try to get these muscle magazine bodies end up finding out that for their particular body type, having less than a certain percentage of body fat is unhealthy.
Yeah, that's
you know,
another thing.
like some
Either
some
you got it or
guys-
you don't.
Yeah, exactly. Some guys are genetically at the point where, you know, they can have like 4 to 8% body fat and still look super jacked and amazing, whereas other guys, in order to get that type of definition, have to cut themselves to dangerous levels of body fat where they've got like less than 2%, and they can die from that. You know, like it's not a joke. Like, you know, so it's something where, you know, when you're trying, you know, there's such a thing as having as, you know, like there's people that strive for these too perfect bodies that they see in magazines, and like I said, it's something where it's that person who modeled for that magazine might be able to pull that look off and not have any negative consequences or repercussions because of the way that their genetics have distributed their body fat, but you know, you shouldn't hold yourself to that standard, you know. So there's a danger in trying too hard to reach a certain image, you know. So there's a point where you do have to be happy with what you've got and respect the skin that you're in.
Yeah.
But also, yeah, like, you know, you do, you know, that doesn't mean that you just give up and gain, you know, 300 pounds, you know. Like,
Yeah, also you gotta keep in mind everyone has like such different thresholds, you know, like some people put on pounds like very quickly, and then other people.
Dude, I was actually just about to fucking ping you to see this shit.
But yeah, basically just that. Like,
Bro, I love that, Rude. That looks awesome.
Oh, I appreciate it, man.
And Arthromite and Arthrodon.
what's the word? Metabolism type shit.
It's like
Dude,
looks like a bug type Magnemite and Magneton.
It is. It's a bug, and I think Bug Steel or Bug Dark. I don't know what I made them.
pretty nice.
Anyway, I want to tell you about metabolism. I asked my little brother like 2 years ago what he thought metabolism was, and he said it's being grateful for what you have. Like, I just wanted to mention that because it made me laugh. But like, laughing with him, I'm not gonna bully my little brother.
Right.
No, yeah,
I would bully your little brother.
I would beat the fucking shit out of you until you wheeze.
Oh man.
Yeah, I noticed like, oh, I'm getting a bit of a belly. I should like do sit-ups
Yeah.
maybe weekly, and like that is a luxury. A lot of people would be like, oh, I'm getting a gut. That's gonna be like a month of hard fucking like dietary monitoring and
Yeah.
physical exertion.
Yeah, because with me, like, I can exercise and exert myself and everything, and I don't really lose a lot of weight from doing that. But you know, if I diet right, that loses me more pounds than anything. You know, it's just that it's really hard to stick to a diet for a specific amount of time. You know?
Yeah.
Well, it's not the true trick. True trick of it all is to change your entire lifestyle.
Yeah.
Change your diet, your eating, and your exercise, and so
Right.
forth.
Well,
Don't drink
I mean,
soda.
even just being consistent at one of those things is going to do a lot
Yeah.
more good than nothing.
Right.
Oh no, I'm out of energy drink. Fuck.
Speaking of healthy,
Yeah, don't drink energy drinks, guys.
Yeah, especially not Monster Energy drinks.
Exactly. I was just about to say that.
Yeah, for real, Monster's fucking yucky, and only anime fans enjoy it. Like the bad
I've-
anime fans that you want to give a wedgie to,
Well, that's
not like the good ones like Hungry.
not the main reason you shouldn't drink Monster.
Well, yeah, and Monster
Oh,
Monster
okay.
likes to sue game companies for using the word monster in their game titles.
That's
Exactly.
fucking retarded.
yeah.
Jesus Christ.
So we hate them.
yeah, I'm going to have to find a different source for me caffeine thing.
Yeah, if you're gonna drink, if you're gonna drink energy drinks, just drink Ghost. Drink Ghost. It's the shit, honestly.
Ghost.
Yeah,
Is
Ghost
not
energy.
what I've
Like,
heard.
no, it is so fucking good. There's like a Warheads flavor, and it is sour to fucking drink, but it just punches you awake. It's fucking awesome. It's like what's that green shit that the scout from Team Fortress 2 drinks? Like it's like
Not
that.
sure.
It just fucking throws you into fucking awakeness, bro.
Nice.
You will never go to sleep again after drinking it. Well, I mean,
The sauce.
I don't know why that made me laugh, but it was funny. Congrats, you're well done. You got a giggle out of the toxic asshole.
Par for the course. I'm pretty popular with dicks, pricks, and something else that rhymes.
Dicks, pricks, and crips. No, wait, no, that doesn't fucking rhyme. Shit.
Well, I would have said chicks, but I don't think that's accurate.
Oh, come on, dude. I'm a chick, and you know I want that fucking dick, dude. Or if I was a chick, I would.
I don't know. I don't like to talk about my love life, but I feel like it's seen a lot more potential than it really fucking needs to. I am not one for that type of shenanigan.
Oh man.
I can't even listen to. Oh my fucking god.
So,
Fuck Love by XXX Tentacion is a song I can no longer listen to because of the fucking total drama island edit of it. It's
Oh.
funny as shit. Have you seen it?
No, I haven't, but that sounds hilarious.
It is so fucking funny, dude. I gotta find it. I'm finding that shit right now and I'm fucking sharing it. It is the funniest goddamn clip I've ever seen in my entire life. Hold on. Fuck Love. Total. It's fucking hilarious. Hold on. Alright. Stream team. It's age restricted. Fuck. Never mind.
Damn.
Hunger, I wanted to amend something I said the other day about Tears of the Kingdom.
Uh-huh.
You asked if data would transfer over from Breath of the
Uh-huh.
Wild to Tears.
Yeah.
Only one part of it.
Oh yeah.
The horses will carry over.
Interesting.
Huh. The horses will-
But
Who's your horsies?
just about nothing else.
Well,
But
that
of
sucks
course-
because I have the Wii U version of Breath of the Wild. So
Yeah, you're gonna be SOL.
yeah.
But,
You
You still get Epona from one or both of your Link
Yeah.
amiibos,
Okay, so I can just get them.
so that won't be a
What the fuck? They added man buns to Roblox?
Can't wait
Dog,
to
I'm gonna
watch
put
you
my dick inside of
streaming
an
it.
automatic carrot peeler from the Looney Tunes show. Damn, I said that shit like I'm foreign. Fuck.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. I wanna check out a few people playing the game, like, you know, maybe no serious story spoilers, just some gameplay footage and see what I think, you know, like how some of the mechanics work and everything. But
Hadn't seen any of the official Nintendo previews.
I've been seeing the trailers and everything, but they don't tell me like the real shit. They're just gonna show the shit that looks good, you know. Like, I want to see the good. I want to see the bad parts before I decide if I want to get in on that game, because I've been burned too many times by trailers that look fucking awesome, and then you get the game and it's ass. Yeah.
From my understanding, if you like Breath of the Wild, this one's going to be a blast.
Okay.
I have seen some people noticing like frame rate just drops in some areas if you are looking at too many things.
Yeah, I'm not.
I heard
really,
it's not nearly as. That's not nearly as bad in Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, I imagine it's like not enough to sour the whole experience, but enough to be bothersome if that's something you're trained for.
Yeah, I just I don't know. It really feels like, you know. And there's been rumors of Nintendo getting ready to announce new hardware, and it really feels like these last couple major games from Nintendo, Tears of the Kingdom and Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet, have been kind of tooled with a new hardware in mind, but they ended up like porting it onto the Switch. You know, like that's kind of how it feels.
I think that was mostly a side effect of them having planned to do a mid-generation refresh like a Pro model, but the chip shortage and other things just made it not happen.
Boy, I am glad that this AAA Nintendo game that came out in 2023 is in fact based on a Wii U game engine.
No, I'm not talking about like them making games on the Wii U engine. I'm talking about the opposite, where they're making games on a successor, like with a successor in mind that's going to be more powerful, and then having to dumb them down for the Switch.
I see.
Because Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet had a lot of things where it's like, why is the game doing stuff that the Switch shouldn't be able to handle? You know, like why are they pushing why are they pushing the system's capabilities harder than it can manage? It's like, well, maybe it was originally designed with another system in mind, and then they had to make changes to get it to work on the Switch, you know. So,
or those Pokemon games were a bit of a rush job because they wanted to have it closer with the launch of the new anime.
That too, they definitely rushed this one more than it should have been. I think at least another 6 months in the can would have been preferable.
The notion that these developers are working for hardware that just isn't going to be what their games are running on is
I mean, there's a lot of the time where the developers will develop the thing on a PC and then they'll put it on the hardware later, only to find out it doesn't work right on the hardware.
Because when people try, I know they can get Scarlet Violet running right on PC.
Yeah.
So it's just, I wish Nintendo would bring back their quality seal of approval, if you know what I mean.
Well, after a while, that quality seal of approval didn't mean jack.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying bring it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Bring it back.
Yeah. Right. Like in a make quality product sense.
Yeah.
Because having to deal
we checked every product we're giving to you, the consumer, to make sure that it's a fun experience.
Joy-Con drift and all this other crap that we haven't had to deal with on Nintendo consoles.
Yeah.
Just a constant struggle.
Yeah.
It's like you could at least stomach some of the corporate fucking scheming that all these game companies do when they give you the pretense of caring about you, the person actually buying the game. It's just there's no pretense a lot of the time anymore. It's like, hey, fuck you.
Yeah.
That's your Nintendo Direct. Bye.
Right.
F you, pay me.
Right, yeah. You know, like these game companies, they're like, oh, we're releasing this game really early because we know you want to play it. Oh, by the way, it's barely going to be playable and won't be until we get like about a year's worth of updates into it. You know?
By that time, which half the install base will have dropped the game already.
Yeah, exactly. You know, cough, cough, Cyberpunk, cough, cough. You know.
Oh, dude, I remember how much hype that shit had.
Oh man, everybody was so hyped about it. They're like, dude, you can design everything about your character, even how big his dick is. And
it just looked like the most generic fucking shit ever when I saw it, and it still looks like the most generic shit ever.
Right. Well, but then people start playing it, and like the physics are all fucking wonky, and like the cars are like freaking flipping over on their front, and like skidding around on the front of the damn car. Like,
yeah, like, and any asset they didn't put effort into is default Unity engine or whatever.
Yeah, it's just like it's just the cringiest thing to watch gameplay of, and I'm like, god damn, I'm so glad I wasn't like super looking forward to that. Like.
Yeah,
well, I lost
I think
interest
that's why
I realized it was going to be just another first-person shooter RPG.
Right.
I'm like, geez, I got the whole Borderlands series to scratch that itch.
I think shit like this just. I forgot what I was going to say. I was going to say something about how it makes people feel or whatever.
Yeah.
Sorry, didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, no worries.
But yeah. Anyway, it's just something where, we had we had a conversation like this on a stream one time, and it was a Pokemon stream, and somebody showed up, and they were like, trying to basically argue with me about like they didn't think the game was rushed, and they kept bringing up all these all these other games that do the same shit, and it's like just because other studios do it doesn't mean it should be okay. I'm not saying that the games I grew up with never had any problems or anything, but most of the time the problems they had were not like game-breaking problems.
I know
also,
you're showing evidence. I met them in another stream
of problematic games.
Yeah.
Like that doesn't help your argument.
It's like, this other game wasn't really finished when they put it out. Like, basically saying, oh, that's normal for the game industry now. It's like, I'm like, it shouldn't be normal for the game industry now. And it's definitely not normal for Pokemon. Like.
It's like, did I say I like this game? Like,
right? Yeah, exactly. That's why I don't play that game.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not playing Cyberpunk on the channel. Like,
yeah.
Like
that, and you don't have any hardware that could conceivably run it.
Right, but
and like, like you can have
PC
fucking criticism of a game,
Yeah.
and still play it, or you can still think a game is really fucking neat and not fucking touch it.
Right, but yeah,
like I think when talking about a game too, like you more so with just like, I guess, people you aren't familiar with, you should kind of like try and find some common ground, I guess, on what your understanding is.
Right. Well, the funny part is that the guy that I was telling them that they won't delay Pokemon games to work on them because they got to worry about release dates for the TCG and the anime, and he's like, oh, they're not worried about the TCG. The TCG doesn't come out for another 6 months, and it's like, okay, first of all, like the guy, like the Japanese release for the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet set was like, it was already out, like so by the time we were talking about it, and he was saying that it wasn't for another few months, but the thing is, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet dropped, I think like the end of March, so So yeah, which was like 3 months after the freaking game dropped. So yeah, if they had delayed the game 6 months like they needed to, then it would have interfered with the release of the card game. So it's like, yeah, that's why they didn't do that. Like
there are a lot of fucking moving parts, but it is very evident that there's not enough time and resources being put into mainline Pokemon.
Right. They just like
you that's not something you can really just say, oh no, this isn't rushed, it's good.
Yeah, and the thing is, I think there's a lot of people who have been echoing those sentiments, saying, "Hey, could we get the next Pokemon game in the can a little while longer, so that it doesn't look like this shit, So.
Yeah, well, people were saying that for the last gen too.
Honestly, like Pokemon Gen 8, I didn't think was necessarily rushed. It
did feel unfinished.
Right. I felt like, I feel like the DLC really helped that game feel like a better game. Like if it weren't for the DLC, I would have dropped it already and stopped playing it. But because of the DLC, I got a ton more enjoyment out of it. But I ended up paying for that DLC, so it's like, well,
Yeah.
So
I don't really like the notion of having to pay an extra 40 bones to milk some more enjoyment out of.
Right. Well, if it's a game you enjoy anyway, and they're going to make more content for it, I don't necessarily see the problem with charging for extra content that you're making. As long as it's something where it's not like, oh, hey, we couldn't finish this content, so we decided to put the game out without it and then tack it on as DLC later and make you pay for it. Like, that shit pisses me off. But if it's something that's like legitimately, okay, you could tell this was like extraneous shit that they took a year to work on later, that's different. But, because there's a bunch of games that have had quote-unquote DLC where it's basically like the shit's on the disc already and you're just paying for an unlock key, and that shit pisses me off.
Capcom did that a lot for a while, and
Capcom pisses me off so much sometimes.
But they learned the error of their ways. They had every possibility to make Mercenaries mode a paid DLC expansion, but instead they made it like a free-to-play tacked-on mini-game with microtransactions that are completely optional.
Yeah. Mercenaries
so it's like,
mode,
hey...
what?
Well,
no, Mercenaries mode has always been a free extra bonus mode that pops in the series from time to time. And,
in which game? That's what I was asking.
Oh, Resident Evil.
Okay,
Sorry.
yeah, you were just saying Mercenaries mode like everybody on the planet knows what that means.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm tired. I'm always tired.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I feel like for a while Capcom, like, they're popular, but they're like the biggest fish in the barrel enough to be like, fuck you, the fans. We're going to directly do things that we want to do in spite of you as a corporation.
Yeah.
They kind of like temper it a little.
Yeah.
Because like I'm sure the CEOs at Capcom or whatever are just businessmen, but like.
Whereas Pokemon is like, hey, we're going to have a live meet and greet where you, the fans, can bend over and we can fuck you in the ass personally.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Yeah, exactly. And like, yeah, Capcom's the one doing shit
party,
like,
right?
oh, hey, here's the Street Fighter X Mega Man fan game. We're putting it on our homepage for a little bit.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Yeah.
Like having that be your public perception in the video game environment is such a huge fucking win because you hold on to so many fans like that.
Right.
They should have done an official free console port of Mega Man Cross Street Fighter. That would have been the bee's knees.
They should have fucking put the legacy collections in one fucking game and charged you.
Oh, they were
that.
They were being cheap wads for that.
Yeah.
And they should have fucking. Capcom should have done a lot of fucking things. They do those little things that grind my gears, but they also do shit like put out Okami and put out Mega Man 11, and I go tee hee and smile, and I forgive them for a little.
Right.
Yeah, well, I'm still waiting for my Beautiful Joe 3.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Or an HD collection of the originals.
God, they sure do love having these beloved franchises and just fucking sitting on them and not doing anything with them, and just why?
Yeah.
You have the little blue bastard. You have the Beautiful Joe.
I think after
Who
a
else
while,
do they have?
yeah, I think after a while they kind of didn't know what to do with Mega Man anymore because they got rid of the original creator. So
How do you not know what to do
The
with
original-
Mega Man? It is the most formulaic fucking. You do the same thing over and over, and the fans eat it up type shit.
right,
Just literally new assets.
right,
The original creator of Mega Man left way back in the 80s. Keiji Inafune was more of an adoptive godfather to the character and the franchise by his own admission. He eventually got promoted beyond his own incompetence and started directing the company into some questionable decisions, such as trying to aim their game development ideas to please the Western audience. And this had some very mixed results. It resulted in the mega hit of Dead Rising 1 and 2. And then after that, there was something like Dark Void, which wasn't all that great. What's the one? Lost Planet Extreme Conditions. And that was good. And then after that, there's just a string of absolute flops, like the Bionic Commando reboot, the aforementioned Dark Void, Lost Planet 2, which was an ill-conceived online-only multiplayer experience. And basically by the year 2000X, they'd gotten tired of his disastrous business decisions, and he quote-unquote left voluntarily under his own accord.
yeah,
And they had, just before that, for Mega Man's 2010 anniversary, they released Mega Man 10, but they did 9 and 10 like one after the other.
right,
One year, one the next. And they announced a whole bunch of other Mega Man projects that almost immediately got canceled. The most painful one for most fans was Mega Man Legends 3.
Yep.
It was supposed to get a paid demo or prototype release on the Nintendo 3DS eShop, but that never became a thing. And then they went and said that they basically blamed the fans, saying that the Mega Man Legends 3 dev room website wasn't getting enough activity.
I doubt it. Was
Yeah.
this? You said this was after Inafune left?
Yes.
Okay.
Blaming
I
the
was gonna
fans
say,
has been
it's
such a
fucking funny because Inafune did the same shit later and promised fucking Mighty Number 9 on 3DS.
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if people remember that, but
Yeah, I didn't get to follow that whole thing. It was one of like 2 different Kickstarters in a row that I really wanted to donate to at one point, but I just didn't have the funds, and then found myself incredibly grateful that I didn't bother.
oh yeah, Mighty Number 9 was a clusterfuck with a handful of good ideas and a small smidgen of talent that was utterly wasted.
Yeah, and apparently one of the good ideas got basically copied and pasted into Mega Man 11.
Yeah.
I think Beck is the name of the character you play as.
Yeah.
And so anyways, in that game, Beck will get the powers of the robots that he beats. But it will also, when he changes to their weapon, he'll change cosmetically and not just the color.
Yeah, that
And they do that exact same thing in Mega Man 11.
that makes sense for both of them to do because well, Mighty Number 9 was meant as a spiritual successor, right? So,
It
but
failed miserably.
yeah, to my knowledge, some of the like core things about Mega Man, like when it was conceptualized, it was like they originally wanted it to be kind of like chibi and cutish, which is why a lot of the art is like that.
Yeah.
And then, well, this is less intrinsic, and it's also something I've only heard, but I heard that the form changing per weapon was like conceptualized originally. Like that was just part of the gimmick.
Oh, way back on the drawing boards.
Yeah,
Mega Man games.
yeah, and they had to settle for color palette swapping.
Right. He
Yeah.
actually
Hey, at
he
least-
actually does change form slightly when he uses certain weapons in Smash. When he uses Sparkman's weapon, for example, his arms will change to the little lightning rod looking deals that Sparkman uses.
Yeah,
You know,
it's a nice touch.
yeah, so he has certain little things
lot
like
of-
that he does.
A lot of media portray the weapon as, you know, like coming out of the Buster or hand, like how he would realistically use it. And that's good. That's something the games were never able to really capture.
Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah, I was such a big fan of Mega Man when I was a child that I think for a few years I was Mega Man.
What does that mean exactly?
It just meant that I was a huge fan of Mega Man,
It means
and
that he ran around throwing lemons at evil robots and
Not
Yeah.
gonna lie, Siege, I kind of resonate with that because whenever I was a kid, I was such a huge fan of Ratchet and Clank that everywhere I fucking went, I would like pretend I was using a thruster pack, so everyone thought I was a complete fucking autistic third grade.
I would
Oh,
just sit
fucking
there
love Ratchet and
daydreaming.
Clank.
I would just like sit there daydreaming that I was Mega Man, and whenever I was on a car trip with Mom, I would look up in the sky and just imagine Mega Man flying on Rush in the sky beside us.
Hey man, you know, shit.
Siege was the kid from the Wish Upon a Star Mega Man OVA.
Yeah, if I were to ever get a copy of that for myself, I'd probably crap a cold purple Twinkie.
I have
Jesus,
it.
I'm so sad. I had it. I fucking had it as a child. I do not know what happened to it. I think it got scratched and subsequently trashed, but
I still
God.
have mine.
if I fucking still had that shit, I would be so happy.
Yeah, I was like completely flat broke and practically homeless the year that it released. I knew it was coming out, but I just had zero way to secure it. And then eventually one day, Hunger finds it used at the local entertainment emporium that no longer exists, thanks to tax evasion. And yeah, the rest is history. But the day that he showed it to me, I think it was my birthday one year, and it was just the best day ever.
Yeah, at least you guys have something for movie night.
You're right.
Right?
Yeah, it was,
That show, I love the dub for that OVA. It's just so genuinely heartwarming in how much of a product of its time it is.
I feel like that one was one that was like kind of done to like educate foreigners about Japanese culture.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
like it does that, and it's not like necessarily intrusive to the show or anything, given the premise. But it's just like thinking about it is bizarre.
Right.
Also,
There's
there's a
that
couple.
awkward moment where Mega Man is flirting with the geishas.
Oh man.
I forgot about that.
I'm like, really?
Gamer Mega Man flirting with fucking Japan's horrors. What a fucking gamer.
Man.
Jesus. But yeah, there are a couple like inconsistencies where it's like, okay, Mega Man, you don't know shit about Japan. Why are you lecturing Rush about which fucking side of the road cars drive on? You're from America. You shouldn't know this. Fucking blue boy.
Actually, he's from Monsteropolis, but anyway.
Oh, fuck.
That is not true. Monsteropolis isn't real.
Monsteropolis isn't real. It can't hurt you.
It can't hurt me. I'm straight from Monsteropolis. It's Mega City.
High above Monsteropolis.
Sure
And
of it.
rain terror down on the general populace.
Thank you, Dr. Wiley.
Ever since
Actually,
that dropped,
that's
Eminem's been real
Airman's theme.
fucking quiet.
Oh, it's Airman's theme.
From the
Even better.
Megas.
Who's quiet, Rude?
Eminem's been real fucking quiet since that banger dropped.
Oh.
Oh man.
I've created a Monsteropolis because nobody wants to see Marshall City no more.
Oh damn.
You're shady, I'm chopped liver.
Liquor, I barely know her.
Damn.
Is that one of those fucking Avatar memes?
No.
Avatar meme, no.
Avatar.
And then he says, wrecked him. I darn near killed him.
Damn. Oh fuck! I hate this glitch. Seriously,
Road
Mojang, fix your
work
shit.
ahead, I sure hope it does.
That's the thing I was complaining about, Hunger. When I said that there's like mass bug issues with our characters, that's what I was talking about.
When you're like trying to do this, like the strafing blocks things, and it just stacks the blocks fucking vertically for no goddamn reason. Like,
Yeah, that's kind of what I was complaining about. Except for me, it was like when I'm trying to dig out dirt.
trying to dig out dirt. What was it doing to you?
Yeah, I was trying to make space because I wanted to make the Great Boggly Tree from Paper Mario: 1,000-Year Door. But I don't have the materials for it, and I don't have access to creative mode to do
Oh
so.
man, yeah, that's tragic. Fuck.
Yeah, some people tend to join whenever they have creative mode and just wreck the entire place.
I can't imagine anyone doing that.
Right.
Yeah, no, you have to be a real fucking cringe lord.
If anyone did that, I would put them
Terrorize the
down
realm?
where they stand.
That whole "it's better than nothing" thing was taken out of context from a mistranslation of what the guy said. I forget exactly the details, but it wasn't meant to be quite as derisive as people are twisting it out to be.
What line is it? What's the context?
Caps Lock Prime quoted "it's better than nothing" for Mighty Number 9. That was something one of the main testers and program helper guys said when they finally got it running and working and ready just in time for launch. And,
Wasn't he talking about like something physics related?
Yes.
That they wanted to tweak but they couldn't get right?
Right. So
Yeah.
they shipped it as is for the moment. Of course, there was a patch that fixed it later. And, he said, it's better than nothing, and people just took it, twisted it, and ran with it.
Yeah.
Even the Sega official Sonic the Hedgehog Twitter mocked them.
Yeah.
Now, the game was painfully, aggressively mediocre to begin with.
Yeah.
It wasn't the grand rebirth of the jump and shoot robot that we were hoping for.
Right.
And technically neither was the official Mega Man 11. Because I heard
Well, no
that it sold-
fucking Battle Network is selling better. I'm so fucking pissed. You have no idea how fucking pissed I am that Battle Network is selling better.
11 sold 2 million copies over the course of 4 years.
I bought one.
I also bought one at launch.
Actually, Hunger, I think you got one as a gift from me.
Yeah, probably.
That was based on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did get one though.
Playing Mega Man 11 is like getting a fucking blood transfusion. Christ almighty.
Yeah, I was always hoping they'd make a Mega Man game. I mean, thanks to the newer consoles and all the fantastic computer horsepower we've got, that they'd be able to make a Mega Man game that made him actually look like the art from the original Japanese cartridges. That would have been sweet.
I would love to
Didn't they
see
do that
him
with
in
that
that
one
style.
Mega Man 1 remake that they did on the PSP?
It wasn't
PSP
quite there.
game was
Yeah.
more of a. It was more of a chibi look.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it was 3D, but it looked very similar to the original artwork for him. Like,
It was a different style. I know
very-
it, I know what Siege really wants.
it was
yeah.
it was slightly different, but I think that's the closest we've gotten so far.
That's they've said. I think an interview on Powered Up is where they said, yeah, like, hey, we wanted this from the get go. Mega Man's supposed to be a cute little guy.
Yeah. I think it's ironic that he looks most likely like he's supposed to in Smash.
Dude,
Yeah.
I completely forgot Mega Man was in Smash. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Most people
Oh,
do. He's
I'll
kind
never
of
forget it.
underwhelming. But yeah, I won't forget it either. It made
remember,
my
man,
fucking day.
I have never liked. I've never disliked it, but I've never cared much for Mega Man. But for some reason, whenever I saw he was in Smash, I was so fucking hype.
Yeah, the way that they announced it was fucking amazing. Like they
Yeah, a custom trailer. That is what that man deserves.
Yeah, well, they did the custom trailer, but the way they did it was they showed off like a trailer for the game itself, right? And it was like at a big gaming event, and after the original trailer that they were showing played, like it ended and people were like starting to disperse and everything, and then all of a sudden the little a new challenger is approaching deal starts playing, and everybody's like, wait, what's going on? And then it shows like everybody fighting, and then you see Mega Man in silhouette in the back, and and then he and then he joins in on the fight, and it's just like the sickest freaking thing. And then he starts getting his ass kicked, and then it shows him equipping the various different weapons from the robot masters that he's defeated. And it starts playing the.
Yep. Okay, I will say though, typical fucking Mega Man fan to go in Buster only first, get his ass kicked, and then start using weapons.
Yeah, no, but like the point where he first whips out the metal blade, and like you see Mario doing like a Matrix dodge, and like barely
Mario gets his mustache trimmed.
Yeah, barely avoiding getting his head lopped off by it.
Link's Hylian shield blocks the metal blade.
Yeah, that's just
That's why Smash 4, both versions are my favorite Smash.
Yeah.
I love Ultimate, but
Smash Brothers 3DS, definitely my favorite Smash game.
Yeah.
I love playing Smash Run for hours on end.
Me fucking too. God.
I was hoping that back when people were saying that Smash for the Switch was just going to be a port, I was like, hey, you know what? If they throw Smash Run on there, I won't argue, I won't complain, I'll be happy as a clown.
I'll take the port, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
Man, I'm really happy with the way Smash Ultimate turned out. I know it's not like it doesn't have like every little feature that everybody wanted to retain from certain other Smash games, but for what it is,
I think it's a good send off. Yeah. I'm glad I have it. I'm glad I can play it with friends if we ever want to play Smash Brothers, but I am never touching another Smash Brothers game again.
Jeez. Well, and that's the thing is we don't know
That's what Sakurai keeps saying every time.
Yeah, we don't know what's next for Smash. If that's going to be the last one, or if there'll be more later on down the line that Sakurai doesn't helm. We just don't know what Smash is going to look like in the future, because they probably won't do another Smash until there's another console to put it on. Because it's like, why bother putting together a new Smash game for the Switch when you could just do like DLC for it,
Yeah, just like, fucking polisher.
So because like there's already like competitive Smash communities that have like banned Steve and Kazuma, or because
Kazuya,
because they're too broken, so
That's what happens with the DLC for any fighting game. DLC characters usually break the game in some way, shape, or form because they're not included in the original development.
Balancing.
So there's that. There's the whole I'm paying for it. It should be good design that gets forced into it.
Right.
So it's like these DLC characters really kind of have it set up against them.
Yeah.
In terms of like actually seeing competitive use, I guess.
Yeah, because like the competitive scene's always going to have their own rules, like you can't use that because this, and like
you are not allowed to use Bayonetta. She is banned. She is banned. Do you hear me? The sexy witch lady is not allowed.
Cannot use bayonnaise.
Is bayonnaise an instrument?
Yeah. Oh man.
I can't think of a single song from Bayonetta.
Right.
I mean, not that I've played it, but that doesn't mean a lot. I know a lot of music from games I haven't played.
I know much of the music from game I have no played.
I know many games sound. I know the final Sephiroth sound. I have not fought the Sephiroth.
Right.
Wasn't the original voice actress for Bayonetta just kind of a cunt, though? Like, there was a whole ordeal about...
Yeah,
I
there was a thing where she was trying to get more money out of the devs, and they didn't cave, and then she went out saying that they,
Or shafting her.
Yeah, basically saying that they were trying to screw her over and everything, and trying to get her, playing the victim, trying to get everybody on her side, and then the game devs like basically came out and be like, this is what this bitch was trying to do, and everybody like turned on her,
Yeah,
and rightly
remember,
so.
Like everyone was instantly on her side, and the company just put out like a fucking response paragraph that just completely dismantled it somehow.
Yeah.
I've not seen something like that in a hot minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember the details, but she was exposed as a liar and a kook and a fool of a took.
Yeah.
Which is not something you want to be exposed for when you're trying to run any sort of scam.
Oh, fuck you, game. Oh my fucking god.
What did Triple H do to you?
Honey, 3 a.m. already.
No, not that, you fucking troglodyte. I'm fucking pissed at fucking Doodle World.
Oh, okay.
God,
Dude, you do
I was about to say, who put in your cornflakes?
dude, I am fucking... This fucking lizard hugging a rock. That's what pissed in my cornflakes. Piss shit came and fucking farted on him.
Wow.
Doodle World just unseasoned Roots chicken.
Hey, Hunger may look like a troglodyte, but obviously he clearly is not. You need
I
to
just
check
lost
out your
to my fucking
vocabulary
NPC.
there.
This is the fucking dumbest bullshit okay. I was
Imagine losing.
Fuck you, cunt. I'm talking.
I was fucking imagine losing to a lizard with his dick in a rock.
It's bullshit, dude. They fucking introduced a status condition in this game, which is literally just making your fucking doodle like not listen to you. It's like the whole fucking traded mon bullshit, right? But like, it's fucking retarded. I'm trying to complete tasks and shit so I can get a 6-star version of this fucking doodle, and this dickhead avoids the fucking attack despite having 10 speed and just being a fucking salamander hugging a pebble, right? Cunt. And fucking and then I missed that. Whatever. Fucking it's fine. I have more PP for it anyway. But then the dickhead lands a fucking like 60% accurate move in return and agitates me. So dude, I am gonna
Pokemon fan discovering bad RNG.
Fuck you. Okay? Thank you though. Thank you for taking my side.
Oh,
yeah.
I assume.
It sucks.
No,
but
it's Roblox game called Doodle World. That's like a Pokemon clone, basically.
Yeah. I think it would help you to laugh it off, my friend.
I'm getting fucked.
Yeah, exactly. That's the spirit.
Oh, speaking of getting fucked.
Oh boy.
Okay. Hey,
finally happened
Nike
for you,
boy,
Hunger?
how's it going? No.
Ow. Okay,
man.
shit.
It's not where I was going with this.
Fucking offense.
Okay, so my sister got a package in the mail today from Temu. Right?
Oh. Is that one of the food ones?
Yeah, no, it wasn't.
No, that's the Wish clone.
It's a auction thing. Basically it's like a haven for Chinese knockoff manufacturers. Okay. So anyway, so she went on there, right? And if my brother-in-law is watching the stream, you're gonna want to mute for like a good 5 minutes. Anyway, so my sister's wedding anniversary is coming up. And
I don't like where this is going.
She has this running gag. My brother-in-law is a gassy boy. He farts a lot, right? So she has been telling him for years that she's going to get him a cork.
A cork. Okay, cool.
So,
for his rectum.
For his rectum, because he won't stop fucking farting.
Okay, yeah.
So so anyway, she gets this package from Temu, and she's pulling stuff out of the package, and then she pulls this thing out, and it's a fucking butt plug with a little heart-shaped handle.
Oh my fucking god!
Wow, dude.
She's like, yeah, I'm gonna give this to my husband as a gag gift for our anniversary.
Dude, man. One day you're gonna walk in on him wearing like fucking cat ears.
I wish I was there.
Oh man, no, it was funny as fuck. Like
that happened earlier today.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah. I wish I was there. I really wish I was there. I would have died laughing.
We all fucking died.
That is. I learned something today about Heather. I never thought I would.
Oh yeah, no, it's funny as fuck.
I learned something today I never thought I would. Your sister's name is Heather. Okay.
He's mentioned that before.
Oh.
Heather,
I have never heard it, bro.
Anyway, yeah.
Dude, can I just?
I didn't know either, but I also don't need to.
Somebody save him.
Dude, I'm about to go fucking Super Saiyan and beat up someone's fucking son.
You're gonna go so much Super Saiyan that you're gonna explode from anger.
Sure, man. Oh, I fucking hate lizards now. If I have to... Dude, I have to do this 75 more times after this first fucking 30. Oh my Christ.
I think I would find a different game to play. Or not do the thing that is so time consuming.
I'm having fun, dude, okay?
For you don't sound like it.
I know, right?
You genuinely do not sound
well,
like
that's just because I'm severely depressed. Fuck you.
Damn.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said fuck you. You were just condoling me.
We're getting to the heart of the issue now.
We sure are. Root therapy hours.
Nuh-uh.
I'm
a stone cold beast.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Sure, buddy. Go hug your teddy bear.
With a capital O.
There is a solar-powered Sonic the Hedgehog
I am a pretty
tapping
person.
action figure.
Oh man.
Actually, it's a figurine.
Now I know what to get for the future grandkids.
Right?
Do anything to piss me off and I'll go ballistic, but I'm not a mean person.
Waiting. Oh man. Freaking Sonic the Hedgehog.
Top 10 video game characters I would throw down a flight of stairs. Number 7, Sonic the Hedgehog. He is a smug blue motherfucker, and I think that is Mega Man's color. He is not allowed to have it. Therefore, Sonic is number 7.
Top 10 biggest thoughts of all time. Number 10, Rosa Parks.
Oh god. That's a take.
The fucking bus woman.
Yes, the bus woman.
Oh yeah, she rode a bus one time. Yeah. Her. I know Rosa Parks, yeah.
Oh man.
The fucking bus woman, bro. Your history teacher must wanted to fucking clap you, bro.
Bro, why would she have sex? She's the bus lady.
Oh,
No,
man.
I said no, like not the good clap, the bad clap.
The bad clap.
Oh man.
The fickle clap, bro.
The clap trap.
My fucking head is clapped.
This channel is not for children. If you are a children,
The shape of my head is clapped because the bitch bit down.
Fucking headphones are gonna. Shut up, rude. What the fuck?
Jesus
My
Christ.
headphones are gonna die, and thank God that's one of the last things I get to hear. Rude's dick has a fucking cartoon chomp mark out of it.
Oy.
Alright.
that's my line.
Okay. Alright, I think we're going to go ahead and end off the stream for today here. I want to thank everybody so much for watching. Thanks again to everybody who stopped by. We'll do this again next week. And of course, as always, I hope everybody has a great day. Bye-bye.
Good night, everybody.
Oop, wrong thing.
Good job.
Good night, guys.
Adios.
Wee. My God.